Hello, you're here at Hilliard Memorial Stadium for the Score on Air Ohio Media School Game of the Week. Your defending champion, Columbus Fire, are here defending against the Detroit Seminoles in a conference championship game. On the broadcast, I will be having Mike Tolliver,
Kyle Tolliver here.
Kyle Tolliver on the broadcast. Kyle, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great, Garrett. Thank you so much. Here, we avoided the rain. It's a little muggy here today.
Yes.
But hopefully the Fire are ready to defend their territory here against the Seminoles coming in from Detroit.
Definitely. And the Detroit Seminoles, they have a great history. They have about 4 championships under their belt, so they're well equipped, and they pretty much split. I'm not going to say split this season, but last year the Fire had some struggles with the Seminoles, so this definitely should be a competitive game. They played twice already this year. One was a blowout, and then the other game was a highly contested, tight game. So this should be a very competitive playoff game between the Columbus Fire and the Detroit Seminoles.
Yeah, looking forward to a highly competitive game there, and then
yeah, this will definitely be a highly competitive game, and the action is getting ready to start. And just taking a look at our players of the game, it would be Mike Tatum. He is a dynamic wide receiver, H-back. He plays all the kind of positions and special teams. He gives a spark for the Columbus Fire, and it's just good to have him back with the Fire going into this playoff run.
Definitely heard a lot about Mike Tatum here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else we have starting here today.
Yeah, so we have Michael Beeman, a.k.a. Michael Wilson. He is the field general for the Columbus Fire. He is the starting quarterback, and he kind of makes this team go. He's basically the point guard of the offense, and he definitely can lower the boom. He reminds you of a fullback in quarterback pads. He can run people over, especially the linebackers, where they make business decisions if they want to hit him or not.
Yeah, I saw him warming up on the field before the game here, and general is a good term to use for him. He was getting the team together, making sure everything was running smoothly. So not only with his talent on the field, like you said, but kind of his head for the game, I think the Fire's in good hands with him today.
Definitely. That's a good warm-up. We'll be right. Okay. All right. And we got the players, the Columbus Fire. They're over. They've already been dressed. They are getting ready to They're actually doing their prayer right now. Beautiful scene, huddled up. The Detroit Seminoles, they arrived late coming down the road, 75, making that short trip down here to Columbus, so they're still getting dressed and getting prepared to play. So still be a little delay before our regular start time, which was supposed to be 5 p.m., but that'll probably take place around 5:30, a little bit closer to 6, maybe 5:45. Once again, this is Ohio Media School Score on Air Game of the Week. The defending champion Columbus Fire looking to advance to the championship, which would be down in Florida. This is Garrett and Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle Tolliver here joining Garrett before the game. We just saw that the Fire broke from their huddle here, so they look prepared. They look fierce. Heard some of them talking before the game. They're ready.
I got you. And this is the game of the week, and we will be right back on scoreonair.com.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me. 4-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
You someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus...
Welcome back to Hilliard Memorial Stadium, home of your defending champion, Columbus Fire. I'm Garrett Staples, and I'm here with Kyle Tolliver, and we will be announcing your score on air game of the week between the Detroit Seminoles and the defending champion, Columbus Fire, which will be getting underway very shortly. What are some of the keys that you're looking for, Kyle, in this game?
Fairly new to Columbus Fire football here,
Okay.
but I've seen recently that I think the major key for today specifically, the Fire had an easy week last week. Obviously,
Yeah.
They picked up a win by forfeit there. So I think the major key there is whether or not they can return and shake the rust off in a week's notice.
Sure.
Of course, you were mentioning earlier the Seminoles can definitely bring the competition. They're not going to take this game easy whatsoever.
Not at all.
So I think it's mostly going to be a mental game here if they can get back into it. And I think once they can kind of get back into the groove, they'll be just fine here and ready to take over the Seminoles tonight.
Definitely, Kyle. One of the things the Columbus Fire I've noticed is just defensively they're always there, but offensively sometimes they get in a little bit of a rut and they have slow starts. And in a playoff game, you want to kind of be able to take control of the game and kind of start fast for once. So that's what I look for the Fire to really try to execute offensively better on early on in the game instead of kind of waiting till late to turn it on and letting the defense carry them.
Yeah, you notice they have a lot of large gentlemen here, a big defense here. I don't think that is going to be the problem, like you mentioned.
Correct.
I think if they can start off fast, start off quick, maybe get out of the pocket, have the quarterback make some large plays early on.
Michael Wilson,
I think they can. Yeah, I think they can throw off the Seminoles here and take charge from there. I agree with you.
Definitely. So we are the home team is for us the Columbus Fire, the defending champs, and they're looking to go back to back and repeat. And the Seminoles, they are standing in the way. This is a very formidable opponent, as you can tell. Like I said, they have a rich history, a deep tradition, 4 championships, and this should be a highly competitive, highly contested game.
Yeah, definitely looking forward here to the game and see how it plays out. If it's close, then the Fire, if they can pull out the win there, it's we know it's against great competition, and we know it isn't a fluke. Of course, if they can take it home early here, get the big league that they have in previous games here.
Right.
They've had a couple blowouts earlier in the season. I think they're probably going to be looking for that here tonight.
Definitely, and just like some of the key defenders for the Fire, you're talking about a Rico Middlebrooks, a.k.a. the Ray Lewis of how should I say it, PAFL, semi-pro football. He talks a lot of trash. He has some Richard Sherman traits, and he sets the tone for the defense. But it looks like the Fire, they're actually getting ready to kick off. So it looks like even with the delay because of the Seminoles getting down here a little bit later, they it looks like we might start a little bit earlier than expected.
Oh, that's
This is
great.
Garrett. This is Garrett Staples with Ohio Media School, and we'll be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
Someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media?
The future of broadcasting is evolving. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
Someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality.
We are back on scoreonair.com. The game of the week, the Detroit Seminoles versus your Columbus Fire. Defending champion Columbus Fire looking to advance to the championships down there in Florida. Kyle, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, Gary. A little bit tired, a little bit hot up here in the commentary box. Of course, we got a muggy day. Just avoided the rain for today. Got to feel a little bit muddy, but hopefully that's just how the Fire would like to play here. Hopefully they have they'll keep the home field advantage. I mean to say, and I'm just excited to watch the game today.
Oh yeah, these are two very, very well respected teams within the semi-pro football world. You have the defending champion Fire, and you know their pedigree, the culture of their winning tradition, and then you also have the Detroit Seminoles that I had mentioned earlier before we went to break. They're a four-time champion, so this is definitely going to be a competitive game. And they are actually 8-1 on the season, the Detroit Seminoles. So they only have one loss, and as you know, the Columbus Fire is actually undefeated.
Oh yeah, so it seems like it's going to be a game of the Columbus Fire defending, of course, champions last year. So hoping to keep something, and looks like the Seminoles are looking to get something back, going back to their championship ways. So lots of fire between both of them. Excuse
Definitely,
a pun on my part there.
definitely, definitely. And as we know, the Seminoles, their only loss is to the Fire, which was earlier this season. So in that game, you didn't actually see that, Kyle, but it was very competitive. Really went down to the wire until about, like I'd say, about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, where the Seminoles kind of self-destructed, and that's when the Fire were able to capitalize and really just put the game away.
Yeah, so you know the Seminoles kind of will be coming in with a chip on their shoulder today, looking not only to clinch the conference here tonight, but hopefully get it from the one team that gave them a smudge on the record today. So, or this year, I should say.
Right.
So hopefully, kind of the adrenaline they have from that today won't be too much for the Fire, and the Fire can keep their undefeated ways this season here in their hometown.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. This is not a normal sight for the Fire, but as we go, here we got. Oh, we have an
Oh, we got
onside
a
kick already.
small kick here.
Very smart play, but did it go the 10 yards needed? Uh-oh, and he's been untouched, and they're still no.
Up, calling it now. Let's see what the final call will be on that one. Garrett, real quick, while they're deciding here, the ref, of course, making his decision.
Yes.
What do you think the reason behind that onside kick would be? Just kind of clinch control now and try to push down the field early, kind of get an early touchdown, or
Well, that's just shows some gamesmanship by Coach Drew and the Columbus Fire, where they're pulling out all the stops, showing that they are going to be very aggressive and they
yeah,
want to come out and win this game and take control of it early. And that's what I told you about the slow starts.
yeah.
But that just shows you the aggression from the Fire.
Well, let's hope that they've been listening to you here, Garrett, and they're looking for a quicker start. Here we go. Kick off to the Seminoles here.
Yeah, here we go. Detroit Seminoles bringing it back. Number 24 has a nice return.
Oh, there we go. Got
Yeah,
a nice stop here.
about a 20-yard return for number 24 of the Detroit Seminoles, and that would be Daryl Burrell, cornerback for the Detroit Seminoles. The Fire, they that was a little rough on their kickoff team. They
Yeah, I'm sure they would have liked to kind of stop the Seminoles there a little bit earlier.
exactly.
Yeah, kind of close to the Seminoles end of the field.
Hmm.
I'm sure they'd be looking to keep them back, even to sack the quarterback early if they can,
Right.
push the Seminoles back towards their end zone some.
Exactly, because you have the Seminoles. They're starting off in a very advantageous situation, and they're very close to midfield already. Great
Yeah.
field position.
Yeah, you see here they have some guys over on the side, certainly looking to
Here we go.
pass off to them.
Coming around the right, about
There
a
we
3-yard gain on the handoff
Yeah,
to
now-
number 80. That's 88.
It looked like
of the Detroit
88.
Seminoles.
Yep, looks like Foley Mitchell there,
That's correct.
wide receiver. Didn't receive it too wide there, if you'd like to say there, but it looks like the Seminoles playing it safe.
Right. Yeah.
Just kind of trying to get for that first down here.
Yeah, that quick handoff, and we have the Seminoles. They are lined up. They are going in a looks to be a offset fullback Handoff up to the left.
Oh,
up to
there
the
we
left
go.
side.
This is
And
bad for the
that looks
Fire.
like it's going to be a first
They
down.
ran into that defense you were talking about there,
Yeah,
Garrett.
right off the left guard, but that's still about 8 yards right off of that run. So that's a great second down play.
Yeah, it looks to be a first down for the Seminoles here.
They'll probably have to measure this.
Yeah.
You're probably
Got the refs
referees
there. Got 3 refs on the line here.
No, he's saying it's third down, so you're looking at about that's about third and 2 yards. The ball game is still 0-0. About 13:36 left here at Hilliard Memorial Middle School Stadium.
Still early, the Seminoles. I'm thinking they're probably not panicking too much here. What do you think's going through the mind of the Fire, if you had to guess?
Well, the defense, they need to settle down, and they need to start winning up front at the line of scrimmage. They're getting pushed around right now, the defensive line.
Totally agree with you there,
Here
Garrett.
we got a pass. We got a scramble.
Watch out. There we go. That's exactly what the Fire needs. Push them back.
Huge hit by our linebacker, number 44 of the Columbus Fire. That would
Jamie
be
Arnold.
Yes, Jamie Arnold with the big hit. Big, huge stop for the Fire.
There we go. Got an updated roster earlier on today here, so
it looks
with
like
the Fire.
Right. It looks like the Detroit Seminoles, even though the Fire pushed them back and they lost yardage, the Seminoles negative yardage, it looks like they're going to go for it on fourth down. Because just the great field position that the Seminoles started off with.
Yeah, I was just going to say that seems to put a lot of confidence in the Seminoles here. I'm thinking they definitely think they can do it. Let's see what they have.
Formation to the running back, and it is a stop. A turnover on downs. A huge play by the Columbus Fire defense.
Big play. Huge
turnover
play
on
here.
downs. Way to hold. And we have some extracurricular activity after that huge stop by the Columbus Fire, and the Detroit Seminoles offensive lineman does not like it.
Yeah,
he is very upset. Can we get a number on him? That looks to be number 56. 56.
Number 56 would be Rodney Hamilton on the Seminoles there. So looks like Hamilton had a few words to say at least. Looks like it's just a few, though. The rest doing a good job of keeping things separated.
Definitely. Now we'll see if there's going to be a penalty on this play. I didn't see a flag. I don't believe.
I didn't see any flags thrown either there, Garrett.
Right. So they're going to. It looks like the refs are going to try to let them play, starting out this game. But I'm sure if that jawing comes in, it continues during the game, then that means they're going to start throwing some penalties to try to get control of the game. But hopefully we don't have any more of that, and we just have clean play.
Yeah.
The Fire are starting off in their normal shotgun spread offense, 4 wide receivers.
Looking go big.
And it looks like we have a little bit of
stoppage on a play.
Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of nerves. Looks like it's a false start on the Columbus Fire. But we'll wait for the call.
Definitely saw a stutter there as they passed off there.
And it's understandable, Kyle. This is a huge playoff game.
Yeah.
This gets you into the championship and takes you down to Florida. And you can understand a little bit of nerves and being nervous right now. So I understand that the Fire just need to settle down on offense, and they need to start faster. This is what I spoke about earlier, is them, kind of having these issues early on in the game offensively.
Exactly. I think they need to take the confidence they got from having a turnover. That was a huge play, as you mentioned.
Yes.
The Seminoles took a chance. The Fire made them pay for that chance, and now they have some time to play. They do have a couple downs to play with, so I think they need to play cool, like you said, and I'm thinking they're going to make some huge plays here.
And we have the Fire. They are lined up in their traditional spread, 4 wide receivers, a single back in the backfield. We have a run right up the middle to Renault. Number 5, Renault Thomas, with a nice gain. That was about 6 yards on the play. So we're looking at, this is about second and 5. Second and 5. Great gain on there. And it looks, I think with the Fire, they need to get Mike Tatum involved. He's near us. Number 1, Mr. Everything. They need to try to get the ball into their explosive weapons hand. Now look, Michael Wilson on the keeper for the first down. Big man was rumbling and stumbling right up the middle of the field for a first down.
Yeah, I think they disagreed with you there, Garrett, but I don't think I don't think it fired back on them. They got that first down, like you said, and now they're back in their comfort zone. It looks like that was a big, huge play for the Fire.
Definitely, and now they're kind of back on track as far as downs are concerned, down in distance. And Michael Wilson, hey, he saw the hole, he saw the open lane, and you got to show some love to the big uglies up front, that offensive line, moving people around, moving that Detroit Seminoles defensive line around and giving Wilson that lane to run up the middle to get the first down. We're going into first down. We have Michael Wilson. He is awaiting the ball. The snap is good. Here we go, going deep. The ball is tipped.
Interception by the Seminoles.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Nice play by the defense. Number 9, Mikael Wiggins for the Detroit Seminoles on the interception.
Wow.
Off of the deflection. That is a momentum killer for the Columbus Fire offensively, so they're going to have to get it back on defense.
Yeah, they're just as they're getting that confidence, like you said, and being calm, this is going to shake them. Hopefully it doesn't too much here, Garrett. But most of this game, almost 5 minutes into the game here, and it's all been played around the middle, the 50-yard line here. It's just been trading back and forth between the two teams.
Yeah, it's a early on when you play these type of playoff games, you're going to have a lot of nerves, and it just comes down to whichever team who can focus and not make the mistakes, the turnovers. And these playoff games where you have evenly matched teams, it can hurt you. We have the Detroit Seminoles starting out first down at about the 35.
Yeah, I was going to say 35, maybe
30,
40. Yeah,
35-yard line.
40.
It is first down. They are in a single back formation, coming right up the middle, and the defense stones him.
Wow, even got some yards back.
Huge hit by number 7, and Rico Middlebrooks. Number 7, Dante Barnes. We had it was just like a powwow in the Seminoles backfield there, man. Big hit. Big hit, Cal.
Big hit, yeah. It's like I said before, they couldn't get them down, but I think by the time they actually got the Seminoles down, they actually made them lose a couple yards there. So that is big move for them. Hopefully they can get an interception here or at least force them to another turnover.
Definitely, and you think positive yardage-wise, the Seminoles, they may have gained a yard, so you're looking at about 2nd and 9 right now.
Yeah.
As the Seminoles get ready to break the huddle. The Seminoles are coming now. Let's see what type of formation they're in. They've got 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 up top, 2 backs in the backfield. And it's a draw play to the quarterback coming up the left-hand side. Pretty good yardage on that play, and he is close to a first down.
Yeah, really good recovery by the Seminoles there.
Definitely. Hopefully
doesn't shake the Fire too much there.
Yeah, Sean Foster, he is a big guy, a lanky, wiry type guy, 6'2", 220 pounds, and he kind of just followed that convoy up the left-hand side of the line for that play, and it almost was a first down. And it looks like what the Seminoles are doing is saying, you know what, we may not be able to run up the middle against the Fire, so therefore we're going to try to run to the outside.
Yeah, the Seminoles definitely learned from their couple of the skirmishes they had with the Fire's defense early on, and like you said, Garrett, I think they're definitely looking for a second route. Unfortunately, the Fire did leave that route open for Foster to go through.
Here we go, and we are at third down, and it looks like about 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
Seminoles are there in a wishbone formation. And they look to get the first down. It looks like that fullback, he actually is an offensive lineman, the size of him. Man, oh, man. Who is that, number 34? Yeah, that's a big man. That is a big man. Leonard Curry, fullback, 5'11", 260 pounds. He is bringing the load when he carries in short yardage.
Almost the opposite dimensions there as Foster, like you said. Definitely not lanky or wiry at all.
No, that is pure low center of gravity pain coming up the middle. And we are starting off first down for the Detroit Seminoles. They are coming out now in a shotgun formation. 2 backs on each side of the quarterback. 2 receivers in the bottom. Draw play up the middle to the left-hand side. minimal game on the play. Looks to be about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah.
Second down, looking at maybe about second down and 6, second down and 7 for the Detroit Seminoles. Columbus Fire defense, they got to get a little bit tougher up in the middle.
Yeah, they have to go back to what we saw with that first turnover that they earned with that defense.
Yes.
Yeah, they were looking to get back to that. Seminoles, they're kind of in the groove now. They're picking up the field yard by yard, looking for some smaller gains here.
Detroit Seminoles, they come out. They are in 2 wide receiver set with 2 backs in the backfield. Draw play up the middle again.
Got another handoff here.
Give it to the running back, and they're getting some decent yardage.
Yeah, going back to the well here.
Yeah, going back to the well, but the defense actually, they really converged on the running back pretty quickly. So he really only got about 2 yards. So you're looking at about a 3rd and 3 right now for the Detroit Seminoles. Columbus Fire defense is really stepping up to the occasion.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Gary. It looks like the defense here for the Fire has kind of learned the Seminoles play here in this series, and it looks like they're catching on. Hopefully, we're gonna look back to no yards at all. If not, even if just pushing them back or trying to get a sack here, trying to recover from that awesome turnover they got and lost.
And if you look at this down and distance, this could be 4-down territory for the Detroit Seminoles. If they don't get it on 3rd, they might go for it on 4th.
Here we go, and it looks
there
like...
you go. Oh, and a major stop by the defense, getting there. Number 44.
Go. Exactly
and
like I was talking
number
about.
Number 90, number 44, that would be Tristan Gabriel. No, that's not. And number 90.
On the Fire here, Garrett.
Yeah, on the Fire.
Number 90, we have Curtis Terry, and 44 is Jamie Arnold, as we mentioned earlier here.
Definitely. And they made a tremendous stop, and that was for negative yardage.
Yeah.
Actually pushed the Seminoles back, and now they are not going to go for it. They're looking to punt the ball now. They are lining up in punt formation. So that was a huge stop for the defense, pushing them back, but you might have a fake here. No, it looks like, I take that back. It looks like the Seminoles, they are going to go for it. They are going for it.
Maybe 2 turnovers here on the 4th down in a row.
Yeah. Well, it looks
will kind of teach them a lesson here.
We have a timeout here at Hilliard Memorial Stadium. The score is 0-0. We will be back on Ohio Media School ScoreOnAir.com.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School, media broadcasting.
Someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School. Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis.
Punt, and we are back. Mike Tatum looking to pick it up. The Energizer Bunny, he's looking to cut it up. Oh, nice little juke. A nice return, turning nothing into something by Mike Tatum, Mr. Weapon X on the return. Columbus Fire, they made a huge stop defensively, and they look to gather themselves after that turnover, that interception on offense from the last series, Cal.
Yeah, Gary, it looks like they're recovering well already from that previous interception before we headed to break. Now, just like you mentioned earlier, they need to get back on offense. Like you said, the offense seems to be a little bit slow tonight.
A little bit sluggish, yes.
Yeah, hopefully they can shake it off, whether that takes some Red Bull, some Gatorade, who knows. But
right.
Hopefully they can get back in the groove. The defense seems to be on par today.
All right, and we have the Columbus Fire. They are breaking the huddle. They are coming out in a 4 wide receiver set. Three wide receivers to the right, one running back to the right of Michael Wilson. He is in the shotgun formation awaiting the snap. He fakes the hut. He's going deep to Mike Tatum. It's game time.
There we go, Tatum.
Going deep.
Huge.
A huge pass and
game.
reception. Oh, that was a pretty play.
Huge pass.
And did you see Michael Wilson in the air he put up under the ball to Mike Tatum? That is why we say he is electric when he can touch the ball.
That was a perfect A to B. I'm a math guy myself. I went to college for math. That is a perfect line from point A to B there. Huge yards there.
That is just a pretty play and a game changer. Just take a look at this replay and look how much separation Mike Tatum got away from the defensive backs.
Yep.
That is breakaway speed.
Perfect. And you saw there he knew he was going to grab that.
First down for the Fire. 1st and 10. They are down and getting towards the red zone. Big stop for the Detroit Seminoles. They got into the Columbus Fire's backfield. Number 33 on the carry. That would be Denzel Maddock. And the Detroit Seminoles, they got in the backfield pretty quickly. So the offensive line, they're going to have to clean that up, the Columbus Fire does have, Kyle.
Yeah, they need to kind of start resetting the offense here. That pass was beautiful, but now the Seminoles, you got to think, are going to be on them the best they can. They're going to swarm them every play they can.
Columbus Fire break the huddle. They are in their traditional spread offense. 4 wide receivers. Single back on the left. They're getting set. Michael Wilson, he is calling out the play, barking out instructions. He sits back in the shotgun. Nice play over
Great
to the
play.
right.
Oh, he hasn't been
4,
stopped yet.
That is a nice little juke by number 4, Aaron Davis, on the reception. And they are close to a first down. Looks to be about second and 3. That's a great pickup on first down there, Kyle.
Yeah, that was a great pass. Definitely recovered from the first down there. What would you think they'd be doing? You think they're going to go for more of the smaller passes here to get to their end zone? Or you think they might be looking for another big pass?
Well, it looks like, Kyle, the Fire, they're executing and trying to get it into their playmakers with the quick wide receiver screens. Here we go on 3rd down. The Fire in I formation, power football. Oh, and he's stoned in the backfield. Oh,
Not good
number
for the Fire
33.
here.
Number 33, Denzel Maddock. He was stopped again. And the Detroit Seminoles, they are living in the Columbus Fire's backfield right now, and they are pushing them back. This is a defensive stand by the Seminoles. You have to respect it. They are giving some fight back to the defending champion Columbus Fire, Kyle.
Definitely. The Fire's leaving some doors and windows open, and the Seminoles, they're finding every single one here.
And it looks like with this down and distance and the Fire still being close to the red zone, they are not going to kick, or they may not. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout so they can make a decision. This is Ohio Media School's Game of the Week, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250.
Welcome back to the Game of the Week here at Hilliard Memorial Stadium. Your defending champion Columbus Fire taking on the Detroit Seminoles. The score is still 0-0 with 2:04 left remaining in the first quarter. Kyle, what do you think so far of the action that we've watched?
It's exactly like you said it would be. Very close, very tight, down to the wire here.
Definitely, and we have the Columbus Fire. They're coming out on, it looks like to be about, this is 4th down, maybe 4th and 6. 4th and 5. They're in the shotgun formation. Trips right.
One big play here is all they need.
Michael Wilson, here he goes. He's throwing it in the air. Oh!
Oh, ref is down.
Oh, he put a little bit too much air in it, and the receiver number 3, Cameron Jackson, ran into the zebra to the official.
Zebras might be a endangered species here tonight.
Definitely. So that's a turnover on downs for the Fire. So now we have 2 turnover on downs, 1 for the Seminoles and 1 for the Fire. And the Seminoles, they made that. You can almost say, even though they weren't at the goal line, that goal line stand, that's a huge play to keep points off the board. And we are still 0-0 heading into the second quarter with about 2 minutes remaining.
Such a back and forth quarter so far. Like you mentioned, neither team really getting on either side.
Exactly.
Too far on the midfield here.
It just shows the defenses are controlling the game. They are imposing their will on this game, both defenses.
Both teams.
Definitely. Here we go. Starting off first down, coming over to the left, and that's a loss of yardage right there.
Looks like it. A big scramble there.
Yeah.
Hard to see really who took out who.
Columbus Fire was able to get into the Detroit Seminoles backfield once again. Very impressive. Very impressive, these defenses. The offenses really can't get in gear because the defenses, they're just controlling the action, and they're controlling the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you got to think if you're a quarterback here and you're trying to make a play, you don't have much time to do so.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And it looks like now the defense for the Fire, they're even settling down, and they're not letting you run outside anymore now. So now it looks like the Seminoles, they're going to have to try back up to the middle or start throwing the ball a little bit more. And here you go with the run up the middle again. The Fire are all over it. They are stoning them. Number 95, Terrell Bird, the former The Ohio State University Buckeye on the tackle, getting in that backfield.
Just as you said, both teams' defense, both defenses, I think, are the MVPs of this game so far. No one's able to make a decision, able to get that bar out too far other than that pass earlier in the quarter here.
I agree, Colin. You know, like you said, we had rain earlier today that you can see on the track. So that might be giving the offense a little bit problem because you see the running backs there trying to cut and go against the grain, and they keep sliding and falling. Detroit Seminoles in the air. And it was deflected, and it was still caught. And you had 3 defenders there by the Fire, and they still could not dislodge that ball from number 12 of the Detroit Seminoles.
Dante Clark.
Dante Clark, a 6'3" wide receiver, had to stick him on his hands with that catch.
Yeah, as you were mentioning before the play there, Garrett, I think the mud and the dirt and the rain on the field there might add a moment of inertia to get started.
Yeah. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout in action. We are actually at the end of the first quarter. We're taking a break here with the game of the week on scoreonair.com.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at theonair.com. The Ohio Media School, media broadcasting training.
On scoreonair.com, the game of the week. Your defending champion Columbus Fire versus the Detroit Seminole. The score is 0-0 starting off in the second quarter. We have the Seminoles. They are lined up in punt formation, and it was a high snap. A very short kick. And the up man for the Columbus Fire, they were able to recover. Man, it almost looked like the Columbus Fire they were very close to blocking that punt there, Kyle.
Yeah, definitely. They were able to recover, like you said, weren't able to get any yards from that, though, but hopefully this will set them up well for the next series here, the next play.
Yeah. And we are coming into a first down for the Columbus Fire, and they need to do something offensively. This Detroit Seminoles defense, they have really controlled the line of scrimmage and just the way this game is taking place. Well, actually, both defenses have really taken control. We're moving into first down. Michael Wilson breaks the huddle. Set up in the shotgun formation, spread offense, 4 wide receivers, 1 single back. That would be Renault Thomas. A handoff right up the gut. A nice gain on first down. That's about 6 or 7 yards, Kyle. That is what you want on first down.
That is exactly what they need. Another one of those, and they'd have to be thinking they're in the clear if they can keep doing that for sure. Definitely looks like they're on their way to getting the very first score of the game here. Although with how the Seminoles have been playing defensively, it will definitely be tough.
Definitely, and we're moving into second down. 2nd and 5 for the Columbus Fire. Michael Wilson, Willie Beeman, barks out instructions. He hands it off right up the gut again. Renault Thomas makes a nice little cutback, but we see a flag on the play. Oh, he's juking. No, fumble! A fumble! The ball's on the ground, and the Detroit Seminoles are yelling that they have recovered it, and it looks like they have number 11 for
the Seminoles would be a Derek Newsome here.
Yes, on the recovery, but we have a flag on the play, so it might not be a fumble. We will see. Will the Fire retain the football, or will they say it is a fumble?
You got to think both teams are nervous here on how this call will play out.
Yes, they are, and you can see both teams there. This is not championship level football right now. It's very, very. The word I'm looking for is it's not a clean game.
No, not at all.
It's very sloppy. I should say that. And you can see on the field, you can see in the middle where the mud and that type of stuff or whatever, it's still wet out there on that field. And the ball might be a little bit slippery, and maybe that's why you saw.
Could have led to the fumble.
Yeah, led to that fumble, definitely.
Looks like they did give the fumble.
Seminoles come out the huddle. A fake to the bootleg to the right. The defense makes a great play. Another flag, and it's just a messy goal on the field, and the play is just not clean.
You got to think. I don't know if the Seminoles are thinking. Obviously, they'd love to score here,
right?
But I think more so than that, they're just trying to keep that ball away from the Fire. Doing a good job so far doing that, by the way.
Yeah, and it looks like it is on the Seminoles. They're walking backwards. And the referee he's walking it on back 10 yards.
Now I think this is the best outcome of that fumble for the Fire here.
Yeah, definitely.
They definitely want to try to get them back here, try to get that ball again.
Definitely the Fire's defense has the Detroit Seminoles pinned in their own right back towards their own end zone. So the Fire, they are very opportunistic defense, Kyle.
Yes.
And they may look to really try to get some pressure on the quarterback to where he'll throw an errant throw, and we know these defensive backs for the Fire, they can return it for a touchdown.
Yeah. If the Fire can get their hands on the ball right now, I'd say we're looking at the first touchdown.
Yes, defensive touchdown, which the Fire are known for. Here we go. Looks to be about 3rd down. Going deep. Oh, and it was an errant pass over the middle, and that looked like anybody's ball.
Yeah.
And the Seminoles are lucky that wasn't an interception.
Yeah, you saw right there what we're looking at. 25 had the ball almost went through his hands there, so the Fire definitely almost intercepted right there.
And I take that. It is 2nd down, 2nd and long for the Detroit Seminoles. They are really backed up towards their end zone, and you would think they would maybe want to play it safe and try to run the ball, but they are still coming out, and they are airing it out and taking a chance, throwing that ball right over the middle, and the receiver looked to be laid out because that safety was coming there ready to lay the boom on that wide receiver. And the Seminoles, they break the huddle. They've got 5 wide receivers.
Yeah, very
Nobody
wide here.
in the backfield. So it looks like the Fire, they're going to try to blitz. They're going to try to get to that quarterback. Here comes the heat. Here comes the pressure. Here comes the sack.
Oh, he's running.
Number 7, he eluded the pass rush. Still a good play by the defense.
Very good play here.
Yeah, number 12 for the Columbus Fire. Defensive back Tyron Futch, he was there, and number 44. It seems like we've been calling his name all day long. Jamie Arnold. He's been all over the field. The Mr. All Everything linebacker who can go and run sideline to sideline for this Columbus Fire defense.
He definitely knows what his job is today, and he's doing a fantastic job at it, I will say.
Now it is 3rd and down and long for the Detroit Seminoles as they await to break the huddle as number 7 Sean Foster barks out instructions. And it looks like for the Seminoles, they are going to have to go deep.
Yeah.
Because this is a long 3rd and long, and you don't see them running the ball. They've got 5 wide receivers again. Here we got a quick wide receiver screen, the number 8, one of their playmakers, and the defense converges on him quickly. They've kind of played a little soft zone.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, the defense played a soft zone, gave him enough room, but still tackled him before he could get past that stick. So we're changing over and down. So this will be 4th down for the Seminoles. So they're definitely going to have to punt this ball away, being backed up so far towards their end zone.
Yeah, I think that'd be the smartest thing to do here, Garrett. Foster there, as we saw the first play, tried making a pass, went to running instead.
Yeah.
I think that kept them where they're at.
Detroit Seminoles getting ready to punt the ball away to the Fire. Mike Tatum lines up, awaiting the punt return. Mr. Electric, Mr. Weapon X. And it is another short punt.
Short punt.
And the Columbus Fire should be yelling, Peter, get away so it doesn't hit them on top of their head. And this is great field position again for the Fire. They are actually going to have the ball on the Seminoles side of the field. So really the Seminoles didn't even flip the field. So the Fire have great field position. They need to take control of this game offensively. They need to put a score up on the scoreboard. Just look, right here, you could take a shot right on 1st down, just looking where they are at on the field, Kyle.
Yeah, I would think they're definitely looking for another big play by Tatum here, maybe another long, beautiful pass, as we saw in the first quarter. This would be prime position for them to start making those big passes, at least going for them, kind of test the waters of the Seminoles and their defense, kind of throw them off guard.
Definitely, and we have the Columbus Fire coming out on 1st down. They are in trips, 3 wide receivers. Actually make that 4. Nice little juke by the running back, but he is meant by a powwow of Detroit Seminoles.
Definitely not taking my word there, and that's fine, but going for a run in there.
Yeah, Denzel Maddock. It looks like we have a little change in our running backs. You know, Renault Thomas normally plays a little bit more, but number 33, Coach Drew, Denzel Maddock, they're showing him some love this game right here. He's getting a little bit more touches.
Yeah, and he's been all over this game so far, so it looks like a good decision thus far here, Garrett.
Definitely, and it looks like the Fire actually lost a yard on that play. So the Detroit Seminoles front 4, they are really bringing the pain, and they are getting and pushing that offensive line back. Here we got big number 42 on the carry. Woo! That's a load of man.
Yeah, and the perfect move there. Give it to the tank. See how far he can get through.
Justin had the running back on the carry, but it was for very short yardage. If anything, he may have got 1 yard. So we are looking at 3rd and long for the Columbus Fire.
Yeah, it looks like they're just looking more so to recover from the loss that they got from the last play there.
Exactly, and the Fire right now with 3rd and long and where they are on the field, I still see them taking a shot going deep downfield. Look for them to try to go to Mike Tatum. He is lining up in the slot position right now.
Almost necessary at this point here,
yeah,
Garrett.
you have to take a shot. At the worst, you get a pass interference play and you get the 1st down. So here we are in the shotgun formation. Michael Wilson drops back.
What they're doing. Uh-oh.
Nice play. Number 4, he breaks it. 1st down.
Aaron Davis recovering nicely. Getting them out of the pocket
Nice catch, and Aaron Davis finding a hole in that soft zone, and he broke free for a 1st down for the Columbus Fire. Michael Wilson was scrambling to the right. He was having pressure on his backside coming around the left-hand side.
I was just going to say, beautiful, thinking on the feet, beautiful improv by Wilson.
We got a flag on the field.
Uh-oh.
That's never good. Offside on the defense, so add even more yardage onto this play. So the Fire, they are in control right now.
Great position.
They are threatening to score right now. They are on the move.
I would not be nervous if you're the Fire right now.
Yeah.
They're in a great position.
Now, number 42, he is back in the backfield. The big fullback, Justin Head. He is lined up right next to Michael Wilson, and it looks like the Seminoles are going to try to bring the blitz. Justin Head, woo!
Again.
That's a lot of man, and he looks to got about 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. It looks like the Fire are saying, you know what, we're going to get physical. We're going to use our offensive line, and we're going to use our big fullback. We are going to start pounding you right now. And then see what that does, Kyle, is that kind of puts the defense to sleep. And then, they might come out on this next down and just go deep.
There you go, Garrett. I was just going to say there, looks like they're starting to match the defense here. They know the defense of the Seminoles is tough, so they're saying, hey, why don't we throw all we got at you? And Justin Head, number 42, that's quite a bit to throw at them.
Yes, it is. And here we are, 2nd down. 2nd down and about 8 for the Fire. Mike Tatum comes over on the handoff.
Speedy feet.
He gets over to he's able to bounce it out to the sideline.
Great coverage.
Great, nice little run. He looks to pick up about 6 or 7 yards on the play. So it looks like we're looking at about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 down in distance for the Columbus Fire.
And, Garrett, I think that's all they're going for there. You saw Tatum, when he had the ball, kind of shuffled there. He was going to go to the right no matter what, and he was just looking for the most yards he could there.
Right, just trying to bounce it to the outside and try to get as much as he can. 3rd down and 3. Michael Wilson and the Fire break the huddle. Big fullback Head, he is on his left-hand side. I look for this maybe to be a quarterback keeper. Yes, and right on call. Michael Wilson tries to keep it, but the defense, they sniffed it out, and they were ready for it, the Detroit Seminoles.
Again, saw that opening.
Right. Wilson didn't get any yardage on that play. So it looks to be about 4th and 3, and it looks like that the Fire, they are going to stay on the field offensively. They are going to go for this.
They seem to also, Garrett, seem to have Justin Head, number 42, number here a bit.
Right. And number 16, Jordan Spurlock, the kicker, they already waved him off the field, say stay on the sideline. We are going for it on 4th down. 4th and 3 for the Fire. This is a major play, a tone setter for this game.
Huge play, and I agree with that play there. I do not disagree at all. They need to make a big move right now.
Yes, they do. They are in Detroit Seminoles territory. Timeout.
Call the timeout.
A timeout. The Fire, they didn't look too – they didn't know what they wanted to run there. No. So we will be back on scoreonair.com right after this break.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of The Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of The Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
Someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School. Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered.
Welcome back to Hilliard Memorial Stadium, home of your defending champion Columbus Fire. The score is 0-0, but they are threatening to score. The Fire are going for it on 4th and 3.
Yeah, Garrett.
In the red zone.
Yeah, Garrett, it's exactly as you said, looking for the big move right now.
Yes, they are. Oh, option to the right. Number 5. It looks like he got the first down, and that will keep the drive alive. Very smart ball handling by Michael, a.k.a. Willie Beeman Wilson. He made sure to run the option, and he tossed it at the last possible second to the running back to get the first down.
I think you missed a few adjectives with Mr. Wilson there, Garrett. But definitely.
Right.
You look on the sidelines here for the Fire. That looked to be exactly what they were planning on doing. They have the first down, like you said, Garrett.
Yeah.
And now it is a fresh game for them. They have plenty of time and place to get a score here.
Definitely. And the Fire going back to Old Faithful, Renault Thomas, number 5, as running back in the backfield. 3 wide receivers at the top of the left. Drops back, running back screen, and oh my goodness.
Kicking up grass here.
Did the Seminoles, it was like they knew that running back screen was coming, man.
Yeah,
they were almost there a little bit too early, and we have a flag on the field, so it might be on the Seminoles for being there a little bit too early before the snap of the ball.
We'll have to see.
You can see number 33. He was there very early, so this might be on him.
Yeah, we'll see if Leon Curry, number 33 here, was the cause of that flag. Based off his shrug here, it looks like he might be.
Definitely, and yeah, they are moving. Yeah, he's waving his hands.
Yeah, frustrated for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely on you, buddy. Defensive end. You know, it's that old saying, you got to watch the snap of the ball. You can't read always the quarterback's cadence.
Yeah, just because you think you know what may happen, or even if you do know what may happen, you still got to wait for the ball there.
And that is a penalty on the Seminoles. First down for the Fire. They are moving. They are in the red zone now, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Beeman drops back. He's going deep. Touchdown, Mike Tatum! Oh, and it looked like it was intercepted at first. It was deflected, and Mike Tatum, he snatches it out of the air.
Beautiful recovery.
He snatches it out from number 4 of the Detroit Seminoles.
Number 4, we're looking at Charles Boyce here for the Seminoles.
And number 1, Mike Tatum. That is why we call him Weapon X with the touchdown. And the Fire are on top 6-0.
Fans were on their feet there with that last pass. They knew what was coming. Tatum recovered beautifully, I should say.
Definitely, and you saw the replay where Tatum, it was bobbled up in the air, and he just got his hands up there, and he went up in the air and just snatched it away for the touchdown.
I think Tatum knew he was getting the touchdown no matter what, no matter who he had to take it from.
Definitely impressive. And we're lining up for the extra point, the Columbus Fire. It is the second quarter with 6:36 remaining. Mr. Spurlock, the kicker, he is awaiting the snap, and we have a stoppage in play. It looks like the Seminoles, they have too many on the field. You got a lot of finger pointing going on both sides. Yeah, coaches on the field. This is scoreonair.com, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career.
And the Fire, they are lining up. A little indecision on when the ball should be spotted, but we are back in play. Getting ready for the extra point. Spurlock lined up. Jordan Spurlock, and it is good. Right up, dead center up the middle. 7-0 Columbus Fire with 6:36 remaining in the second quarter. We will be right back. This is a scoreonair.com telecast.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School.
We are back at Hilliard Memorial Middle School, home of your defending champion Columbus Fire, here on the northwest side of town, and they are here in a playoff game against the Detroit Seminoles for the rights to go to the championship. We're getting ready to kick it off. The Seminoles await the kick. Kyle, what do you think so far of this action?
It's not a whole lot of offensive action here in this game. A ton of defense.
Yes. Deep kick. And
Took
this is definitely,
recovery by Seminoles.
Yeah, he fumbled it, so he's going to have to bring it out. Oh, and he looks like he was almost gone. Oh, my goodness. Number 24 was taken off for the Detroit Seminoles.
Number 24 being Darrell Burrell.
Yes, and the running back, an offensive player.
And literally by the fingertips there.
Number 5, Renault Thomas made a huge game-saving tackle right there.
Caught him by one hand, almost a classic lariat clothesline there.
Exactly, because the wedge buster wasn't in place, and if Renault Thomas does not make that tackle, that's 6 the easy way, and that would have been a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yeah, and it took almost 25 minutes here, 23 minutes or so for the Fire to get the first touchdown of the game. They do not want to give another one to the Seminoles so easy.
No, they don't. And we are coming out as first down for the Detroit Seminoles. They are in a shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. Going to the right. Oh, and it looked to be 6 the easy way. Oh, it was right there. Number 12. Tyron Futch, he was sitting there on that route. He was ready to pounce on that and take it right back 6 the easy way. Oh, my goodness.
You got to admit, he's probably a little disappointed right
Yes,
now,
he
Garrett.
is.
You said, he got there fast. He was just waiting, and the ball never came to him.
Yeah, he baited the quarterback, and, man, he sat down on that route, and he was waiting on it, man. Oh, I know he's hurt. The deflection of the ball, if it was a clean throw, he would still be running right now. We're heading into second down for the Detroit Seminoles. They got one back in the backfield.
Seminoles going big so far on their offense.
3 wide receivers. And it looks, that could actually be a false start on the left tackle.
Looks like the ref's
nice
not gonna
catch
call
by
it.
number 9 of the Detroit Seminoles. That would be Robert Cohen. Looks like he's playing a little bit of little offense and defense there. And we are heading into third down.
There you go.
Long.
You got it. Confidence in yourself there, Garrett. Third down.
third and long for the Detroit Seminoles. And this is, where this Columbus Fire defense, they take advantage when they get you in third and long, because that's when they have those pass rushers like Rico Middlebrooks, like a number 90 Curtis Terry from The Ohio State University, bringing that heat off the edge. And then you have the big fellas up the middle pushing the pocket like a number 95, like I said, Terrell Bird. So here we go. Pass rush situation. Quarterback drops back. He's throwing it. Flag in the play. Oh, he's gone. Number 8. Oh,
they got to catch him. There we go.
Oh, but we have a flag on the play, and this might be coming back on the Seminoles.
If you're a Fire fan, you would hope so.
Yeah, if you're a Fire fan, you better be hoping that it's coming back.
Otherwise, that is just a huge
chunk play.
Loss of the field. We are officially going to be in Seminoles territory now if it goes through.
Definitely. Number 7, Sean Foster, he gouged that Columbus Fire secondary, and they were caught sleeping.
Yeah, you would think that would be what they're going for on the first down there. They had a guy waiting, and
Yeah.
the Fire just could not get there.
And you can see a lot of Detroit Seminole fans over there on the sideline with just their hands on their heads, just shaking their hands like they cannot believe that there is a flag on this play to bring the Seminoles back. And this is very deflating for the Seminoles to have a huge play and have it negated by a penalty like that.
Mood killer for sure, a buzz killer for sure here.
Definitely. And you have the Seminoles now. They are almost back there on their. They are pushed back towards their own end zone. That's a huge chunk, a huge loss of yardage. And you can see the Seminoles head coach and just the body language on the other side of the field. They just look very lethargic and just unsatisfied, just very upset over there.
Exactly.
And here we go.
A lot of shoulders down.
Definitely. And you look at the Fire, they are controlling this action right now, starting to get their feet up under them and trying to take control of this game. 3rd and long. And the Seminoles just try to play it safe.
Another flag.
Quarterback keeper, and we'll see who the flag is on. And we have a little bit of extracurricular activity. Number 7.
Jaw jacking.
Number 25, Rashad Barksdale, defensive back for the Columbus Fire. They having some words.
Well, the Seminoles, Garrett, they cannot be happy because this is exactly
right
where the Fire were last time before they got the first touchdown of the game.
Right, and it looks like the flag, the referees are just going to pick it up. And the punt team is headed out for the Detroit Seminoles right now. Punt return team's headed on the field for the Columbus Fire, and that's another great hold by the defense, and they flipped the field. The field advantage, they have flipped it once again, so you have an advantageous situation. Look at where they are punting deep, the Seminoles, and Mike Tatum, he's basically at the 50-yard line. So if he gets one block, he could return this to the house.
Oh, yeah, and you have to think, Garrett, that is exactly what they're planning on, especially with Tatum the way he's been playing today.
Definitely, and the Seminoles are not dumb. They have not punted to Mike Tatum all game long. They're not going to give him that opportunity or that chance to return it on him.
No
but
way.
It's still great field position by for the Columbus Fire as they are lined up at about the 40 of the Detroit Seminoles. We'll be right back on scoreandair.com.
Broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School.
Welcome back to Ohio Media School's Game of the Week on scoreonair.com. It is 4:46 remaining in the second quarter, 7-0. The Fire come out in their traditional spread. 3 wide receivers up top, 1 on the bottom, 1 running back in the backfield. Quick sidearm by Michael Wilson, and it was right into the dirt. He could kind of see the defensive back. He was baiting him to throw that ball, and that could have been an interception.
Yeah, if you're the Seminoles right now, you're probably a little bit nervous going into this game. They've had so many opportunities, as you described earlier, Garrett. A little sloppy, a very teeter-totter game.
Right.
The ball's going straight back and forth between the two teams here. It's hard for one of them to take control.
Definitely. Both offense really, even though the Fire scored that 1 touchdown, the defensive lines they've really controlled the offensive line and the line of scrimmage all game long. 2nd down and long for the Fire. Shotgun formation. Wilson looks back. He's in the shotgun. He's throwing it. Oh, great catch. Oh, what a pass and what a catch by number 3, Cameron Jackson. Oh, my goodness. What a quarterback wide receiver relationship they just did right there, man.
Another just straight throw from point A to point B. Jackson knew exactly what he was going to get. He was just waiting for that one. That was beautiful. Exactly what the Fire needed there, Garrett.
Yeah, that is textbook, and you can see Michael Wilson, he was kind of fading away a little bit, trying to give himself a little extra time to get that to number 3, Cameron Jackson. Great play. 1st down. First and 10, and the Fire are marching. They are down in Seminoles territory. They look to be at about the 35. Shotgun formation.
Wilson playing
Seminoles
cool.
are looking to bring the blitz. Oh, and they snuffed that out. Oh, my goodness.
Great play by the Seminoles.
Number 52 of the Seminoles. Man, that was a huge hit.
Number 52 here. I'm not seeing number 52,
the 52
on the sheet.
He's not listed on the sheet, unfortunately. But, boy, he made a major hit, and he got around that offensive line and blew up that running back of the Fire. So we are looking at second and long.
If they're keeping him off the sheet to be a secret weapon, it worked.
Yes,
Came out of nowhere, stopped the offense that the Fire started building up here,
He
Garrett.
certainly did. Came out like a heat-seeking missile. Second down, shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers, 2 at the bottom. Michael Wilson surveys the field. Oh,
Ooh.
it was a nice. You can see the route develop.
Yeah.
And at the last second, it was just a little bit to the outside back shoulder.
Just a couple degrees there.
Yes. Michael Wilson, if he threw that inside a little bit, the wide receiver would still be running right now. And that would have been, it was targeted to number 18, C.J. Talley, who is one of their big guys who can go up and get it. He has a nice height ratio there. He's one of their big receivers, big targets.
Yeah, Wilson been playing it cool all day. Never really I haven't seen him panic yet in this game today, Garrett. And there's definitely been some times he could have panicked.
Right. Look for Michael Wilson to get number 88, David King, involved as well. He is a burner, and he has a lot of height, and he can go up and get it as well. Drops back, and
like
right on cue, he goes right to number 88, David King. I called that, Kyle.
I saw that as soon as I saw 88 run up to, I guess, be our left there. I was like, do you have a headset to the quarterback there, Garrett?
I know, right? You thought I'm listening to the offensive coordinator's call, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, that's funny. And we're looking at that's another first down for the Fire, man. They are moving the ball. They are getting close. They are almost in the red zone. They're at about the 20 of the Seminoles. It is very muddy on that field down there towards the red zone.
It is getting tore up. A lot of action there.
Oh,
as you can see.
false start. Number 50 of the Fire, right tackle Chad Hunshell. He heard the footsteps, and he was trying to get an early gain on that defensive end, and it was a little bit too early.
And, Garrett, you saw number 75, Matt Neal, kind of pat him on the head there, almost as if, all right, slow down, buddy, all right?
Yeah,
we're going to do what we want to do.
He was trying to time that up, just trying to get a little edge on the defensive end and get back in his stance to block. But it was a little too early.
The Fire not making a lot of large passes here, but when they do, boy, are they huge.
And we have a break in action here at Hilliard Memorial Stadium at the ScoreOnAir.com game of the week between your defending Columbus Fire versus the Detroit Seminoles. And we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us.
Welcome back to the game of the week on ScoreOnAir.com. It is 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter, heading into halftime. The Columbus Fire are threatening to score again. They are at about the 25-yard line, and it is first down. Michael Wilson awaits the snap. He drops back in the shotgun. He's going deep again. Should be. Oh! Number 3. Oh, Cameron Jackson. I know he wished he had that back. I told you we mentioned that we had a lot of rain earlier, and he slipped and tripped up on that play. And then we also look like we have a flag down on the play, Kyle. What'd you see?
Yeah, the end zone there is right out of my view. Try and look at the replay here. Definitely see the flag. We'll see how that plays out.
Definitely.
Like I was saying earlier, time just flies by when you have mostly defense and stoppages here, as we've seen in this game. The Fire really needed that big pass to kind of break away from the Seminoles so they could cool off for a bit.
Right, and you can kind of see the grass. Normally, they cut it down a little bit, but this grass is high and it is muddy and wet, and you can see players slipping around on the field. This is a long first down. Oh my goodness! And Michael Wilson's running for his life, and he just throws it out of bounds. Nowhere to go with it. Good defense by the Detroit Seminoles. You got to give it to him on that play.
Very good defense, Garrett. And like I was mentioning earlier, I haven't seen Wilson panic yet, but I think that was maybe the first time. Definitely got thrown off by the two men coming at him there. Decided it was best just to throw it away and live another play here.
Definitely, and at least Michael Wilson was smart enough to get outside of the tackle box to throw it away, so that way he wouldn't be called for a intentional grounding on the field. And we are lining up, and this has to be, we are second and long. After the Seminoles, they have really pushed back the Fire on offense, and they are controlling the line of scrimmage defensively, the Detroit Seminoles are.
Yeah.
Second and long. Drops back Michael Wilson. He surveys the field. He goes right over. Oh, right over the middle. Oh, my goodness. And once again, if Michael Wilson, if he just throws it to the inside, he had his wide receiver, number 18, C.J. Talley, still running. He'd be running the Walgreens over there right now if he'd have thrown it to the inside. But it was just behind him. And we're looking at third down.
Queen.
Exactly. Exactly, Kyle. So we're going on third down right here. And I know Michael Wilson is killing himself, wishing he could have that one back because that was an easy touchdown.
Talley, I'm sure, felt the bumps on the football there. Right. Literally the definition of through the fingers there. So close.
Definitely. Third down and long. Shotgun formation. Trips right. One receiver on top. Michael Wilson surveys the field. Oh! And I can see he was going to number 4, but number 33, he was playing zone and slid right under there for the Detroit Seminoles.
Yeah, Curry sliding in there, as you said there, Garrett. Missed the pass to Aaron Davis.
Definitely, and that will force a punt by the Fire. The Seminoles hold on defense. Very impressive defensively for the Seminoles.
They knew exactly what the Fire was going for. They knew the Fire was going for the long passes, trying to gain yards here.
Yeah.
And they executed their defense to perfection, to exactly what they needed to do to force the ball to them.
Definitely. You can see the Fire kind of trying to throw that slant route. And you had number 33, Curry. He just kind of sat down in the middle, and he kind of read the quarterback's eyes, and he was able to deflect that pass. We are in punt formation for your defending champion, Columbus Fire, as they get ready to punt it away to the Detroit Seminoles. We're having a problem with the Columbus Fire not getting their players on the field on special teams.
Did not get the formation they needed.
And you know what? The Fire might have done that on purpose. They wanted to take that penalty to move it back a little bit because they're so far down on Detroit Seminoles side of the field. That way it'll give them a better giving them better area to kick.
Oh, I think that's exactly what they're doing, Garrett, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Gamesmanship by Coach Drew and the Fire.
Very smart move. They figure if they're going to give the ball back to them anyways.
Pin them down.
Yes, exactly. Give them the best position they can on their return. As you said, both teams' defenses, but especially the Fire having a great defense.
Yes.
Allow them build the wall for that return.
The punt is back. Oh, it's a little high. They were able to recover it. A great recovery by number 16, Jordan Spurlock, on the punt. The snap was a little bit high, but he was able to recover it and punt it away. And he's got the Detroit Seminoles pinned down, and it looks like about the 25.
Yeah.
About the 25-yard line. So that's decent field position for the Seminoles. We'll see what they do with it. This is scoreonair.com, and we will be right back with the game of the week.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at the...
Welcome back to Hilliard Memorial Stadium. Here at scoreonair.com's telecast of the game of the week before your defending champion. Columbus fired for the Detroit against the Detroit Seminoles, and the Detroit Seminoles are already lined up in offense in shotgun formation. They wait to snap, hand up the middle, a quick juke for very short yardage by number 5,
For the
Michael
Seminoles
Youngblood of the Detroit Seminoles. He gained about 3 yards. 3 yards in the play, so we're looking at about 2nd and 7 for the Detroit Seminoles, Kyle.
Yeah, you think they're going to keep trying to move slowly here? Yep, exactly.
Another
what they're
handoff
doing.
right up the middle again.
Yep. Just
Detroit
breaking
Seminoles,
them down.
They're trying to catch the Columbus Fire off guard and going almost with a no huddle.
Yep.
And trying to snap the ball quickly, but the Fire defense, they are right there, and they're awaiting the call, and they're meeting the challenge very well up the middle. They are stopping that run. And I have to give shout-outs to number 55 of the defense. That would be Marcus Allen, defensive end. He looks like he's sliding down into the defensive tackle spot, and he is getting in that backfield, and he is stopping and plugging that run up very well.
Yeah, you need the defense to be able to be a little bit flexible here, especially against the Seminoles, seeing as the Seminoles, their defense are exactly that, very flexible. You saw before the Fire scored, and on their last run trying to score again here, the Seminoles were always able to find where the Fire were at. We're always able to sneak into the back end there, as you called, Garrett.
Definitely, and that just shows you the value of a great defensive end where he can play defensive end and then also slide down in the defensive tackle position when need be. Looks like we had a little stoppage in play. The Detroit Seminoles, they break the huddle, and they are coming out in their normal shotgun formation. We are looking at a third down.
Maybe a rinse and repeat of the last play here.
A minute left to play before the halftime. Shotgun, the snap.
Oh, pass.
Easy to the corner there. That was you kind of caught the Columbus Fire in a zone, and they were just kind of sitting back. So they'll live to give that up. The Fire look like they're in more of a prevent defense right now, Kyle. They just don't want to give up a score before halftime.
Oh yeah. They're definitely if the Seminoles are going to pass, the Fire understands that they will have to do that eventually, especially since the Seminoles are so far down.
Right, and they're just giving them. The Fire are basically saying, "We'll just give you the short pass.
Pick their battles."
Right, we're just not going to let you beat us deep.
Yep.
Okay, and we're looking at a 1st and 10 for the Seminoles.
Now, to your point, Garrett, I do not think the Fire will want this one.
Yeah. Oh man, this is
definitely
has to be a flag on probably the Fire.
Very early.
But then you have one of the number 91 of the Detroit Seminoles. He's upset. He's yelling at his fellow offensive lineman.
Again, number 91, not on our roster sheet, but definitely, yelling at the ref.
Oh, and it's on the offensive line of of the Detroit Seminoles. Oh my goodness, and they can't get out of their own way right now, man.
I think most of the flags have been on them, and it has been because they've just been too quick into action here.
When you talk a playoff game of this magnitude right now, and for the defending champion Fire, who want to get back to the championship game, wants to get down there to good old Sunshine State of Florida.
Yeah.
It comes down to execution, and you're just seeing the mistakes by the Seminoles. They're just too many for them to be able to win this game right now.
I definitely think all the extracurricular action kind of has been caused by the Seminoles. I think whether it's a chip on their shoulder or a little bit of heat in their heads right now, they're just getting a little too hot.
Definitely.
And like you said, definitely their own worst enemies.
Seminoles in a 1st and long situation. after the penalty.
Very long here. The Fire right
looking
back.
they're right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to blitz. And number 18 of the Seminoles, he throws to nowhere. And it looks like we have a change up. Was that a change in quarterback right there? And Torrance Webster, the wide receiver, throwing the ball around a little bit, slinging it. And we're moving on to, what's that, second and long.
The Seminoles here have to do something. You got to think they're either going to pass to the fastest guy they have to see if they can find a pocket or a route to run.
Right.
But I think they're going to keep going for those long passes. What do you think, Garrett?
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, it's only 45 seconds left, so you would think the Fire's secondary, they're going to really try to play back, let them have whatever they want short, but don't want to get beat deep for a touchdown right before halftime. You only have 45 seconds left. So we'll see what the Seminoles do. Do they go for a quick pass to the sidelines, or do they go for a Hail Mary and go deep? Quick pass to the sideline, wide receiver screen. Oh, but he forgot the football. Oh, my goodness. It was close to being a backwards lateral where it would have been ruled a fumble, but it was actually passed forward. So we're moving on to third down.
Got to think whether maybe the ball was slippery or whether, again, it's back to Foster being in his own head there.
Right. You just look at that field. You see the divots coming up on the field. You see the mud, and you can see that is a wet field. And when that ball gets snapped and when it touches that ground, you can kind of see where the wide receivers, they're having a little problem trying to catch that and trying to snag and bring in the catch.
You'd think they'd almost would have played golf before the game here today, Garrett.
Right.
With all the divots, all the grass and turf we're seeing tore up here.
Yeah.
Definitely messy. Definitely sloppy, I think, is the right way to describe the field here and how they have to play. But the Fire, they're not afraid, it looks like, to get down and dirty.
Not at all. Third and long, and you think the Fire, they're really going to try to bring the blitz now. And it looks like we might have a delay of the game on the Seminoles once again.
Man, the Seminoles, just exactly how you describe it, Garrett, their own worst enemy right now, getting in their way.
Yep. And, the penalty, it looks like another 10-yard. Looks like a 10-yard penalty on the Seminoles, and that just pushes them right back.
Now, I would think if you're in this huddle right now, you're either thinking going for one big last play here or just kind of resetting for the next quarter.
Definitely, and just maybe you just want to try to receive the snap and keep a quarterback keeper and playing it safe.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's just a safe draw play, just trying to get to halftime.
Yep. Definitely, and I definitely think that is a way to go with the way their big plays have been working out for the Seminoles.
Definitely, and that was a huge hit by number 19, Rico Little. And we have a little talk and a little John from number 91 of the Detroit Seminoles.
Yeah, he's not on the sheet here, Garrett.
But he's talking some trash. They all talking.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he's trying to keep secret, trying to keep under the radar here, trying to get into the head. Secret agent, if you will.
Yeah, and you have players for the Seminoles. They're not walking off the field, but neither are the Fire. Number 56, he's Rodney Hamilton. He's hanging out on the field. He's talking a little trash.
Yeah, and it does not, at least to me, Garrett, does not seem to be getting into the Fire's head at all.
No.
The Fire, they're literally shrugging it off on the field here. They're saying, hey, guys, you're the ones who are down.
Kyle, well, this is a team that has been here before. They are the defending champions.
Yep.
So they are used to pressure situation and tough games, and they're not going to flinch. They have a championship mindset and a boxer's mentality.
Yep. They in pro wrestling they call it the champion's advantage. They have one up on the Seminoles.
Fourth and down, and here comes the sack, a huge takedown by Rico, the Ray Lewis of semi-pro football. Look at him, and he's got the dance. He's shimmying and shaking it,
Someone
man.
get that guy a backpack. It looks like that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, huge sack, and that'll pretty much take us into halftime. The score is 7-0 in your scoreonair.com game of the week, and we will be right back with the halftime report.
The
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. Broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving.
Welcome back to scoreonair.com, the game of the week between the Detroit Seminoles and your defending champion Columbus Fire. And just a quick recap of the first half and some of your standout players. You just have to think about Mike Tatum and just going and snatching that ball, which looked like an easy interception, and him just hanging in the air, snatching that, Kyle, and scoring the only score of the game right now, which makes it 7-0 Fire.
Yeah, Tatum is the reason why the Fire can kind of relax a bit, get out of their head, and kind of move forward with the rest of the game for almost the entire first quarter, and for over half of the second one, we didn't see a single touchdown scored. And so Mike Tatum coming up big with that, and a huge pass in the first quarter there that allowed the Fire to move downfield.
Right. And just looking from a defensive standpoint in this game, both defensive lines have been very stout, very impressive. I guess you got to say that the Fire's defense was a little bit more impressive because they have been able to hold the Seminoles to 0 points.
Yeah, we've definitely seen multiple times in this game where the Seminoles have been playing most of the quarters on the Fire's territory, close to the Fire's end zone. And you got to think the Fire loves that, loves cornering them, loves keeping them tight where they can see them, and loves keeping them from moving towards where the Seminoles need to go.
He we have the Ohio State Buckeye, Terrell Bird. He's looked pretty good out there defensively. 44, Jamie Arnold. He is all over the field, kind of like a Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher hybrid, the way he can go from sideline to sideline. Rico Middlebrooks, he's been talking a little trash, and he's been bringing pressure off the edge. And then just going back offensively, you look at a guy like Renault Thomas. He's made some heady plays, some very smart plays, and Aaron Davis, he's looked good out there for the Fire.
Yeah, we see Jamie Arnold's name come up a lot, and we see Renault's name come up probably even more there. They, just like you said, no matter where they are needed, they seem to just be there. It's crazy how fast they can move sometimes.
Definitely. And you can just see the defensive line for the Fire. They put their mark on this game and trying to control it in such a low-scoring affair. And you think if the offensive line for the Fire can follow and they can start controlling the line of scrimmage, they will take over this game.
Yeah, and on that note, you kind of want to give a big shout-out to Michael Wilson here. He's been able to keep it very, very calm and collected despite the Seminoles' great defense all game.
And we're having a remembrance of one of the fallen Columbus Fire that actually passed away, and they're doing some picture taking right now. A sad state of affairs, but it's a great way to remember one of the former Columbus Fire players there, Kyle.
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to the family and the whole Fire team. Got to think that it's, the Fire's playing with heavy hearts today.
Definitely.
After that.
Definitely, and that's showing that, they're showing it on the field, and they're playing with a little extra oomph. And rest in peace, Joey Hayes. This is definitely. This is ScoreOnAir.com, and this is your halftime show. Thank you.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. Broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. Broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
Someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School. Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality.
Hello, I'm Garrett Staples with Ohio Media School on scoreinair.com, and we have the Hayes family that the Columbus Fire are remembering their fallen player and fallen friend. How are y'all doing today?
Best as possible, best as possible, and never get better,
Minute by minute.
Definitely. And we just want to remember Mr. Hayes, and it's very sad, but I know the Fire, they're going to try to bring a win home for you guys.
Oh yeah. He's up here laughing and coaching
And
on.
talking smack.
Definitely watching over him. I want to thank the Hayes family for just joining us and coming up, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. Broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career.
Welcome back to Hilliard Memorial Middle School Stadium, home of your defending champion Columbus Fire. They're a little bit on the northwest side of town, and it is a 7-0 affair getting ready to start the second half. Kyle, what did you think of that first half action?
You know what? The action was really just all with the defense for that first half.
Right.
The Fire, they had one big play, like we mentioned earlier, from Tatum, who's able to get that one and only touchdown so far. So I'm looking forward to hopefully a lot more offense and progress up the field the second half here from both teams.
Right, Kyle. And it's been a defensive struggle. If you're a person that likes defense, this is definitely the game for you. And maybe one of these offenses can open it up in the second half. And being that the Detroit Seminoles, they received in the first half, they are kicking it off to your defending champion Columbus Fire right now. It is getting ready to have action go live.
Here we go.
Here we go with the kick. Nice kick. Mike Tatum, he receives.
There's Tatum again.
Oh,
That's
my
the
goodness,
name.
and he's looking to – oh, my goodness. And if it wasn't for number 28 of the Detroit Seminoles, number 28, Terrence Barksdale, If he doesn't get that shoestring grab at the back of Mike Tatum's feet, he might be still running.
Yeah, Tatum's having all the big plays, it seems like today, especially on offense. Quite a bit of progression there that we saw. Exactly what I think the Fire needs to get started in the second half here.
Definitely in great field position. The Fire looked to be about the 40-yard line. 40, I say about the 42. And we are waiting. It looks like the Fire there are waiting to play. Got to have a few personnel issues. Who needs to be in? Who needs to be out? Who's subbing?
Yeah.
Trying to get it together here. The Fire break the huddle.
Looks like they took out number 4, Aaron Davis there.
Right. And we are getting lined up. The Fire in their spread formation. 4 wide receivers, 1 single back. Oh, a fumble. Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my
Did we
gosh.
see a flag? I thought maybe we saw a flag.
Oh,
yeah.
a number big 60 for the Detroit Seminoles. He recovers the fumble, ladies and gentlemen.
Big 60, Michael Booker.
6 feet, 335 pounds.
Wow.
What a change of events. This is just the start of the second half, and the Fire, they're shooting themselves in the foot right now. You just can't do that. This is not championship normal Fire football. They look a little bit complacent, and this is how you lose a game at home.
Yeah, definitely didn't want them to be nervous, especially after they got a touchdown in the first half, but you can't be lazy either. You can't just go through the motions.
Yeah, this is this sloppy play, and you know, this sloppy field, it is contributing to some of these fumbles,
Yeah.
to some of these, you know, muffed catches. You know,
Yeah.
it's ball security.
With the weather conditions, you have to be more on top player-wise than you usually would be.
Definitely. Seminoles drop back. They're going deep. And nothing doing. The pass was over the wide receiver's head, and both DBs were back for the Columbus Fire. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're mentioning the football field because earlier today, basically right until about the start of this game, an hour before the game, you had heavy monsoon-type Seattle rain that came down here in the Columbus area and the Hilliard area. And right now you see the sunshine outside right now, but we're looking at the field, and it is very muddy, and that is why you're getting a lot of slips for running backs and receivers trying to cut back, and you're getting a lot of your skill position players that are dropping and fumbling the ball. So coming back in second down, second and long for the Detroit Seminoles. They are lined up with 3 wide receivers, 2 at the bottom here, 2 backs in the backfield. Looks like the Fire are coming with the blitz. And he's going deep. And that's just great. That's just great coverage. That's great coverage. He was there, number 12 of the Columbus Fire, defensive back Tyron Futz. He was stride for stride with the Detroit wide receiver.
Yeah,
he wasn't giving up any inch, and there was no passing window for the quarterback of the Seminoles to throw to.
Yeah, Futch, as we've said his name a few times this game, he seems to always kind of be there.
Yeah.
And to get that coverage, like you said, and to kind of, I'm sure it has to throw the Seminoles off.
Right, and if you guys are Virginia Tech Hokie fans or Falcons or Redskins fans, when number 25 Futch takes his helmet off, he kind of reminds you like you're looking at D'Angelo Hall, but that's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the game, and we are looking at a third down situation for the Detroit Seminoles, third and long, and it's definitely a passing situation. Oh, and it looks like we might have another false start.
This time it looks like it may be on the Fire's side.
It might be on the Fire. They jumped off sides.
Definitely saw a shove there. It looks like
it might be a neutral zone infraction on the defense, but we'll wait the call from the referees.
Yeah, it looks like William Jackson on Seminoles wasn't taking it offside.
So it was offside on the Fire defense. We're going to take a walk here, and that should give almost a first down for the Detroit Seminoles.
Garrett,
looks like to be about third and short right now.
I'll tell you what, Garrett, it looks exactly swapped as we saw before. This is exactly where the Fire had the Seminoles in the first half.
Exactly.
Now the
It
Fire
drops back. Oh, my goodness. And, beautiful pass. And number 3, Terrence Tumpkin, he slid on that wet field again, but he was able to sit down literally on the ground and caught that from a seat position. Unbelievable catch.
He figured use the conditions on the field to his advantage. If he's going to slip, he's going to slip into the ball there. And that's exactly what happened.
And that's a huge first down and to keep the drive alive. And now the Detroit Seminoles, they are threatening, and they are in the Columbus Fire's red zone.
Yeah, we want to make sure the Fire doesn't now become their own worst enemy, as we saw with the Seminoles in the first half. Almost exactly like I said, reverse, same part of the field, same sort of plays we're seeing from both teams.
And we have the Seminoles. They are lined up, quarterback right up under the huddle. He snaps. He throws it. Oh, and Futch, he has been everywhere. He has been everywhere because that looked to be an easy touchdown. That was a pretty route. The quarterback put it where it had to be, and at the last second, Futch breaks out off of his he broke off and he almost intercepted that ball, man. That was impressive, Kyle.
Yes, very impressive. You got to think the Seminoles are kind of kicking themselves. Like you said, that was just a perfect throw.
Perfect throw.
Didn't get the number on the person who kind of fumbled around with the receiving there.
Yes, but you can see where Futch just has those instincts where he was covering another receiver and he broke off of that receiver to go and try to pick that ball off. And that's just instincts as a defensive back. You just can't teach there, Kyle.
Exactly. He has the football in the back of his head there. He knows where it's at seemingly any point in this game, and he is executing to that point.
Definitely a football IQ. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a break in action, and it is a 7-0 game with 13:25 remaining in the third quarter on scoreinair.com, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. Future of broadcasting.
We are back live at Hilliard Memorial Stadium. Detroit Seminoles are threatening to put it in and tie this ball game up. Seminoles are in the shotgun. Oh, and a false start. Oh, big number 50, the center. Here, you're snapping the ball. How are you going to be offsides there, buddy?
Yeah, and you saw number 18, Torrance Webster, pointed out like his Babe Ruth. He knew exactly what it was and why it was called. Seminoles here, you got to think they're a little bit more focused here.
Yeah, number 50, but that is Bilal Hollings, and he I guess heard the footsteps of that defensive lineman and started back a little bit too early, and that's where you got the false start. So that pushes the Detroit Seminoles back right outside of the red zone. In a muddy side of the field, as you can see, guys trying to struggle to get their footing. Quarterback drops back. He throws it a little bit high. Great tackle. Number 12. Futch is everywhere. Tyron Futch, man. What can you say about this guy? He knows when to break off of his own wide receiver he's guarding. And now he's guarding his own guy, and he's making great plays, man. I mean, this is a all-around great performance for Tyron Futch.
Definitely one of the MVPs in this game. And I think, Garrett, at this point, if we can never catch a number or if we're unsure of who it is, we might as well just assume Futch is at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
He seems to cover anywhere they need him.
Definitely. And we are looking at about a third down. Oh, now we got offsides on the Fire, it looks like.
Another flag.
Yeah, this looks like this is definitely going to be on the Fire. That's really going to move the Seminoles into the red zone, in the scoring position. And it looks like we have a player down for the Seminoles. Trying to get a number. We're trying to see. We have a break in action right now, and just trying to see who this player down for the Seminoles is. He was going up for the
camera here.
And we're just going to take a look at the replay and try to see who that was. And it looks to be number 8 for the Detroit Seminoles.
Brandon Dandridge there.
Yeah, he was a little shaken up on the play after trying to go up in the air for the ball and coming down hard. But it's glad to see that he's able to walk it off. And like I said earlier, we did have a flag on the play, and it looks to be on the Fire. The referees are huddled up trying to make a decision. So just with that being said, who needs to make a play on this defense, Kyle?
You know what?
We're talking defensive backs, but it's about time we see somebody from the front seven, that defensive line, make a play. I haven't heard anything from Rico Middlebrooks in a while, or the linebacker number 44, Jamie Arnold. It's about time for them to make an appearance.
Yeah, you know what? When I first came here today, I was talking with the coaches about some of the people to look at, and I heard Rico's name all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But he just it looks like he just hasn't been able to step into that zone this game. Right. I agree with you there, Garrett. I think if anyone could step up, I think it could be him. I think it should be him.
Right. And Rico is the Ray Lewis of this defense, and he is the leader. He is the heartbeat, the pulse of this defense. So we'll see if the Fire can make a game-saving stand right here, goal line stand. Here we go. The Seminoles are lined up, first and goal. They drop back, going deep. Number 12, and that's an easy touchdown. Easy. So it's 7-6 right now. Number 12 for
Dante Clark.
That was easy. He beat the defensive back.
Yeah.
And you got a little bit of trash talking. We might have a penalty on the Seminoles for a celebration after the touchdown.
Yeah, the Seminoles, like you mentioned many times, Garrett, they kind of get in their own way. They're definitely a lot more animated today than the Fire are, and that will, as you said, get them in trouble. They just tied it up, and it was easy. The Fire kind of let Dante Clark get through, like you said.
Yeah.
So they just need to focus back up, and now their game is to try to stop the Fire.
Right. I mean, you saw the separation that the wide receiver got from the defensive back, and that can't happen. And you didn't see any pressure by the defensive line, and the Detroit Seminoles. They had a lot of time, the quarterback, to just sit back there in the pocket and just throw that pretty fade pass.
Yeah, if I were the Seminoles, I wouldn't be separating too much. That, like you said, that was an easy play.
Yeah.
They just need to take it for what it is,
right,
and focus on adding the pressure to the Fire coming up here.
Definitely. And, that's just – hopefully we can just add a tribute to that for the Fire, just being a busted coverage,
yeah,
and a lack of defensive pressure up front, and hopefully they can clear that up on the sideline with the coaches and the coaching staff.
Yeah, the coaches need to perhaps – come up with a new set of plays here for the Fire. Obviously, what was working before hasn't been working this second half.
Right. And, it's interesting, Kyle. This game really reminds me of how it was down there at the home field for the Columbus Fire in Obetz, Hamilton Township High School, where this game basically, it went down to the wire until the fourth quarter, to about 5 or 6 minutes left, where the Columbus Fire were able to turn the ball over against the Seminoles and force win the game that way off of defense. So
yeah, you mentioned, Garrett, before the game here, how both teams, how they're just very
talented.
Yes. Yeah, talented teams, and we're seeing that tick for tack.
Definitely. They both have winning pedigrees, and this is something that we are not used to seeing. And we have a break in action, and we're having some issues, and we're having both coaches, we're having the coaching staff from the Detroit Seminoles. They're unhappy about something, and they are on the field probably about that flag and having to be pushed back to kick this extra point.
Yeah, but if I were the coaches on the Seminoles, and I I mean, I'm not. That's why they're there and I'm not. But I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth here. You know, they already got a good position. I think they really just need to focus on the defense here coming up. I don't think the kick is what they should be putting all their focus and energy into.
Right, and it just looks like it's an issue where you're playing a great team in the Fire, and you just need to stay away from the extracurricular trash talking and showboating and just play your game. You're playing. I mean, both of these teams are evenly matched, but the one thing that can sway a game is penalties and turnovers.
Yep,
and that's hurting the Seminoles.
100%, Garrett.
And the referees are trying to get it all lined up. They are going to penalize the Seminoles, and they're moving it back again. Here we go. All right, and it looks like we have the right spot now. Look for the Seminoles to get ready to kick it.
Finally getting the action started after the Seminoles scored.
Yeah.
Looking for the extra point.
Referees are looking to get ready to start the play. And we're still having an issue over, it looks like, the placement of the ball. And you have Seminoles players and Fire players going back and forth.
Like I said, I don't think the focus needs to be put on this extra point kick so much.
Here we go. And it looks like the Fire, they're going to try to block this extra point, being that is pushed back.
Yep.
Oh, and it is blocked.
Exactly it. What we've been saying, Garrett, has...
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh. Tossed it.
And that is a huge change of events for the Columbus Fire, and this is why they are the defending champions. They blocked the extra point, and the Seminoles had that mental lapse of, showboating in the end zone, and that cost them, and the Fire remain up in this game 7-6 with 12:18 left. We will be right back on ScoreOnAirs.com's Game of the Week.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career.
Welcome back to ScoreOnAir.com's Game of the Week. Here at Hilliard Memorial Middle School, your defending champion Columbus Fire, they are in a dog fight with the Detroit Seminoles. And right before we went to a commercial, you watched the Seminoles shoot themselves in the foot after scoring a touchdown, having the extra point moved back, and the Columbus Fire was able to block the extra point, and so the Fire retained the lead at a 7-6. But the Fire, you think, Kyle, they definitely got to put some points on the board as we await the kickoff, which is just taking place. Mike Tatum is looking to scoop it up off the ground. He's taking it up. Oh, man, and the kickoff return team for the Fire, they failed Mike Tatum on that one. There wasn't too much blocking.
Yeah, definitely. You saw Tatum there kind of scramble to look for an opening, and that was because, as you said, Garrett, his team there, his support didn't really give him much support, that is. And as we were saying before the break, the Seminoles were putting a lot of focus on extracurriculars, and they've had a lot of penalties. And as I said, I didn't think they should have focused so much on where the ball was for the kick, and that opened for exactly what happened, the Fire blocking them, and they didn't even get to kick that they were focused so much on.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to just go ahead, score the touchdown, and just hand the ball back off. And you can't taunt the other team. And when you taunt the other team, that's going to draw a flag. and that costed the Seminoles. But let's see what the Fire can do on offense, because they outside of the one touchdown, they've struggled to score as well.
Exactly. They were basically handed the ball from before the break. So now that they have it, the focus is all on them. They're the ones that should have a calm head right now.
Definitely. Oh my goodness. And Michael Wilson.
No one there. Oh, shove
Yep.
on the field. Shove on the field. 19.
Yep. Oh, number 19. He was being held. Rico Little, tight end. He was coming on a flare coming down the left side, and Michael Wilson was trying to get it to him, but he was held. He was definitely held, and that's going to be on the defense of the Detroit Seminoles, and that should be an instant first down for the Fire.
Yeah, it looks like 14 Aaron Crawford on the Seminoles is kind of jaw-jacking. He thought maybe the flag was on the Fire, maybe for that shove that Little gave.
Yeah, after the play, because he was upset that he was being held. And, cooler heads, like they say, always prevail.
Exactly.
And the Fire, they've been in these situations before, but so has the Seminoles. And the Seminoles, if they want to win this game on the road, you have to play mistake-free, turnover-free football, and they're not doing that.
Yep.
And we are awaiting the break of the huddle. This will be second down for the Columbus Fire. Second and long. Michael Wilson. Looks like the Fire, they're getting out of their spread offense. They're going to an I formation, power football.
Can't blame them.
Yep. Oh, my goodness. And Renault Thomas, it looked like it was going to Renault, but they gave it to the big back, number 42, Justin Head, and he didn't get much on the play. He may have got 2 yards.
Yeah, but it looks like anytime they just need some yards, anytime that their game plan is to just push forward, they always give it to Head there.
Definitely. And we are getting ready to hit third down, and it is third and a long mile.
Oh, yes, very long. As you said here, it looks like they would benefit more from deviating from that spread that they've been using all game, trying something different, trying some power plays.
Yeah, and they're going to this I formation, and it looks like we got the referees, and they're trying to discuss something. They're trying to figure out what happened on this previous play.
As we mentioned before, we said cooler heads. We said being calm. Patience is definitely on the side of the Fire so far.
Definitely. And the Fire, they've just got to stay the course. You've seen them play in these tight type of games, and they just find a way to win. And now you got some arguing between players, between the Fire.
Sign.
Yeah, you have one of the, who is that? Number 67 of the Fire, Devontae Jordan. He's getting into a little shouting match with one of the Detroit Seminole players. And look, you got a Seminole player. He's flopping on the ground.
Yeah, this isn't soccer.
Yeah, or basketball. He's trying to draw a penalty flag. And
you see that. You've seen Aaron Crawford, 14 on the Seminoles, jump up and down, wave his arms multiple times while the ref's on board.
Yeah, Michael Barise. He's trying to draw a penalty, just flopping all over the field.
I don't think that's going to work. I think the refs know better, and it's a good thing they do.
Third down for the Fire, and one's back in the back, 2 backs in the backfield, going deep.
There we go.
Number
That's what
4,
we need.
That's
That's what we need.
Oh, my goodness. And that was a pretty pass to Aaron Davis. When you need it most. Oh, and Mike Tatum,
Burrell.
number 24. You got to fight on the sideline.
Daryl Burrell.
Oh, my goodness. Detroit versus Columbus. It's mayhem on the sideline.
There we go.
Number 23 of the Detroit Seminoles.
Living up to Detroit's name of Rock City here.
Holly King. Oh, my goodness. Holly King, the defensive back. He's upset. Now you got 33 of the Detroit Seminoles.
It all came from number 24, Daryl Burrell, being shoved onto the track here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And we got, oh, man, it's total chaos on the field right now.
One would think, maybe, Garrett, I'm thinking maybe that's the Detroit's kind of house here. Maybe they're going for broke. Maybe they're saying, well, if we can cause chaos while Fire has the ball, maybe try to get a 1 or 2 penalties while Fire has the ball could work for them.
Right, and you saw multiple flags being thrown.
I just don't think it's worth it. We have the fans. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you got fans. They're on the Seminoles. They're here on the fire side, and they need to get back to their side of the field.
Yeah,
They're talking to Coach Drew right now, and this is just an ugly scene, and this is not what semi-pro football is all about. And now you got players on both sides. Now you got 33 in front. Oh, my goodness. Man, this is ugly.
I would think about the children here, Garrett. We have some kids helping out.
Yeah,
both
you
kids
do.
in the stands watching, and kids helping out, hoping probably to be football players later on. And
Right.
that's not what you want to teach them. This isn't what the sport's about, like you said.
Sportsmanship,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, and this is not what we want to see. The referees need to gain control of this game right now, and this is scoreonair.com, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be
Someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School. Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career.
Kyle
Welcome
Tolliver
back
here.
to scoreonair.com with Kyle Tolliver, and I am Garrett Staples with the Ohio Media School. Scoreonair.com game of the week.
Almost didn't think you'd make it there, Garrett, but we're back in action
We
here.
are back, and we finally got cooler heads to prevail, both teams to calm down, and we're getting back to football. And it is the third quarter here at Memorial Stadium, Hilliard Memorial Stadium, that is. And we're getting ready to start action. The Fire going back to power plays. They've got two backs in the backfield, I formation.
I say exactly what I think they need.
Fake to the running back. Oh, and it was
No
a bootleg. It was a bootleg, and Michael Wilson wish he could have that back. Number 19, Rico Little, he had a step on the defensive back, and he just threw it a little bit high, and you can see Michael Wilson just dap up number 19, Rico Little, and say, hey, my bad, brother. I missed you on that one. And we are getting ready to head into second down. Seminoles are playing pretty well on defense, and you can just look at this field again, and I hate to keep mentioning it, but just with that massive amount of rain that we had all day today, even with the sun out right now, you can just see that mud and where these players are just creating divots in the field there, Kyle.
Yeah, Garrett, I know you said you feel like you shouldn't keep mentioning it, but I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
They're definitely not using that as an excuse, but it's definitely a reason.
Definitely. Oh, my goodness, and a trick play.
Back to Tatum.
And Mike Tatum. Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man. They were trying. At first, it looked like it was just going to be a wide receiver handoff.
Yes.
And then it looks like Mike Tatum had the option to throw it deep to another wide receiver, but it wasn't there. And he did the smart thing and just kept it and just ran out of bounds.
Got what he could. And what I'm so impressed by with Tatum is even under pressure, you saw about 4 guys from defense from the Seminoles there were closing in on him, and he still managed to grab every single step he could before getting touched.
Right, and you can hear the crowd here at the Columbus Fire crowd. They're getting a little bit antsy right now, and they want to see these Columbus Fire respond. They want to get a win here, man.
Yeah, definitely. And the crowd was on the break while we're trying to get the scuffle sorted out. It was the Fire fans who are yelling at the Fire, say, hey, you don't need this. Focus on winning.
Fire lined up. We're waiting to snap. Michael Wilson, he's surveying the field in the shotgun, going to number 3. Pretty pass to the sideline. Number 3, Cameron Jackson on the reception.
There we go.
That gets the Fire offense rolling, and that moves the chains for a first down.
Yep, didn't happen the first time, but certainly happened the second time. Definitely got the pass they needed.
Looks like the Fire just a little, well, yeah, they are short. It is 4th down, and no, they are going to have to punt this away. Yeah, 4th and 5. That negative yardage, it comes back to haunt you.
Yeah, I'm betting the Seminoles, Garrett, are definitely glad that they did get the negative yardage on the Fire when they got it. Those first couple defensive plays that they had definitely is paying off for them now.
It is, and the Seminoles, man, they are in the driver's seat. They could go ahead and, they're getting ready to get the ball. They could go on top of the Fire. This game is in the wane and balance, and it's anybody's football game, Kyle.
Yeah, maybe, Garrett, maybe the Seminoles, we're kind of thinking maybe the Seminoles' game plan was to start chaos, and maybe it's working. Yeah. Maybe it's throwing the Fire off here.
Right, we'll see. You can see the intensity is picked up between both teams.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Fire may be trying to draw the Seminoles offside.
Yeah, they've done it before. There we go.
And it looks like we're going to have a delay of game on the Fire.
Just a little too much waiting.
Yeah, you have a upset punter, number 41, Falami Bay. He's upset like, man, will you go ahead and just snap the ball? And I guess the long snapper just didn't see him saying, here, man, just snap it to me. So
yeah. They're definitely, it looked like you said, Garrett, trying to bait in the Seminoles there. The Seminoles didn't take that bait.
No, they didn't take the bait, and they stayed set, and they just watched the ball. So that's disciplined football by the Detroit Seminoles.
Yeah, they definitely learned from the first couple penalties they got for that exact same thing.
Right, so that pushes the Fire back a little bit, and they're back in punt formation once again. Will the Fire go for it? And now we've got some confusion.
Another.
Now, who is this on?
We're seeing a lot of pointing fingers here. Detroit says it's Columbus. Columbus says it's Detroit.
You got a lot of trash talking going on right now. Hand clapping and taunting in front of one another.
We got to be careful. We just came back from a little scuffle here. So
yeah. And you can see number 70 of the Columbus Fire. He's the long snapper, Demarcus Thomas. He's upset right now. He's definitely upset. He's barking out instructions right now, and he's getting ready to snap this ball away to number 41, Falami.
Yeah, they just need that
we
punt.
got a high snap. Please get rid of it. Oh, my goodness, and we got a short kick. A muff kick. Oh, and the Detroit, the Seminole, he touched it.
Oh,
my
confusion.
goodness. And this
Confusion.
could be a touchdown for the Detroit Seminoles.
No,
Because the Seminoles, they actually touched the ball.
they did. I don't think the Fire recognized that. We saw number 97 over here on the side, Demetrius Blassingame, actually throw himself and kick on the side of the field. He knew that, and he was trying to get to Columbus to recognize that, and they didn't.
That replay has got to be, they got to have a replay on that, because that play right there, man.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting it now.
Yeah, and you can just kind of see where it was just not a clean play, and that's that gray area for a return guy, where you see the ball and it's a short kick and you don't want to touch it, and he made the mistake of touching it.
Yeah.
So luckily the Fire, they're all right. They're back on defense, and they need to stop because you have the Seminoles in your territory, Fire territory already. The Fire need to gain control of this game and get their composure back.
Yeah,
Stop arguing with the Seminoles and play football.
Yep, that time the decision they made was the right one, but they need to keep doing that. They need to keep making those snap decisions.
Here we go. Dropping back. Oh, my goodness. And we got a little change up here. The quarterback catching a catch.
Yeah, who is that? It's Foster.
Yeah, and we had number 18, the wide receiver for the Detroit Seminoles, throwing to the quarterback. So we got a little trickery from the Detroit Seminoles offense.
Yeah, kind of reverse Webster now throwing it.
Yeah, and you can see the Seminoles right now, Kyle. They smell blood in the water, and they know they are in Fire territory, and they're pulling out all the stops to try to get a touchdown.
Yeah, they're assuming the Fire's kind of shaking here now, and you know what? Like we were guessing for, I think the Seminoles' plan was to kind of throw the Fire off now to because they knew the Fire had that defense. They knew that the Fire defense was a killer defense, and I think they're starting to poke holes in that now.
Second down for the Seminoles. They were in shotgun. Now they're going right up under the center. And that is great defense by the Fire.
And the Fire's coming back now.
They're coming back, and number 6, he made a big play. Maurice Dowse, the defensive end. He got back in that Seminole backfield in a hurry there, Kyle.
Yeah, it was starting, then it was over, basically. The Seminoles didn't get very much ground at all, which is a good thing for the Fire.
Not at all, and we got a little bit of change in personnel. Gives it time for the Columbus Fire to kind of catch their breath defensively.
Yeah.
And the Seminoles, they're huddling up because they want to get this play correct, because they know where they are at on the field, and they really have to take advantage of this great field position.
This is a time now we're kind of at the point, turning point here. It could either help them score or a turnover from the Fire.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness, and that was a good spin move from number 20 of the Detroit Seminoles.
Brian Burrell.
Brian Burrell, he was getting ready to be tackled in the backfield for a loss, but he made a nice little juke move, and you can see it looks like he may pulled a calf muscle or a hamstring. Guys are just slipping around, and you can see all those divots in the field and that mud, and it's wet. And you can see guys are starting to slip and starting to pull stuff. And it's not really that hot outside, but, when you lose your foot, and sometimes you can pull a muscle very easy, Kyle.
Yep. It's not that hot, but definitely muggy, definitely a little bit steamy. As we were talking about before, I almost didn't come here today. It was pouring down rain about 3 p.m. I was like, well, certainly they'll call it. Yeah.
Right. You thought we were going to play in a monsoon about 2 hours earlier. Okay, and now we have a penalty on the Seminoles. But they're saying they're calling timeout. The head coach of the Detroit is saying, hey, man, we called a timeout. How can you throw a penalty on that?
And if you're the Fire here, Garrett, I would do exactly what they're doing. I would just chill. I would not get involved. I would not go over to the Seminoles at all. They got what they needed. Let the Seminoles now work themselves into a frenzy if they need to. It will only help the Fire here.
Definitely. And the Fire, they are the defending champions, and they've got to have some of that championship swagger and just maintain composure and realize you are up by 1 point. You are not down, and you need to get a stop right now because you have the Seminoles like I said, down there on your side of the field. And once again, let me give you guys a score update. The score is 7-6 with 5:25 remaining in the third quarter. It feels like an eternity this third quarter. We've had some hot under the collar players on both sides of the team, which taking some time.
Lots
And
of delays.
right now we've got a little break in action. This is scoreonair.com with your game of the week, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media
Kyle Tolliver here taking over for Garrett Staples as he gets back to the mic.
And we are back at scoreonair.com. Hilliard Memorial Stadium. Detroit Seminoles threatening to score right now. They're in a shotgun formation, two backs in the backfield. A
Flag
on the
right
play once
away.
again, and it looks like, oh my goodness, and that should have been intercepted, but we'll see who this flag is on.
Yeah, almost.
We got number 90 of the Fire, Curtis Terry, the Ohio State Buckeye. He's saying, you know what, that's on the Seminoles, but we will see.
Yeah.
Yes, and it is confirmed. The officials say that penalty will be charged to the Detroit Seminoles. That is a major change of field position, and that will make the Seminoles probably have to punt right here, and that's huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost as if that's why the Fire kind of let that one go. They kind of knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, and actually that's first down. That's first down for the Columbus Fire, and the Fire need to. You know what? If we're talking time of possession in the second half, I think the Detroit Seminoles, they control the time of possession. So you got to imagine the defense is a little bit tired. So the offense, they need a long drive to take control of this game and score a touchdown and give that Columbus Fire defense a rest.
I agree with you there, Garrett. The Detroit team, the Seminoles definitely have had possession for quite a bit here.
In the second half, definitely. And it looks like the refs, they're trying to switch out balls, just like I had mentioned to you guys before, because it has been wet, and now we have some.
Yeah, that looks brand new compared to the ball the other refs holding.
Definitely, and
you can actually see the stitching here.
We have another stoppage in play right now, and this is your game of the week on scoreonair.com, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available.
Welcome back to Hilliard Memorial Stadium. Middle school, your home team, Columbus Fire, defending champion Columbus Fire. We still having issues as far as it looks like the Seminoles accepted the penalty. They are in punting formation. They are getting ready to punt to the Columbus Fire. We have a change in our punt returner. It's been Mike Tatum usually, but now we've got number 25, Rashard Barksdale. He's awaiting the punt. He's getting away from it. It was a high one. It was hanging in the air. And, oh, my goodness, that worked out for the Seminoles. They got the Fire pinned inside their own 10-yard line at about the 8. What you talking about flip the field? That was what the Seminoles wanted.
Oh, yeah, this has been a very seesaw game, very teeter-totter game.
Defensive struggle there, Kyle.
Yeah, literally back and forth. Every time one team seems to have an advantage. They never keep it for very long. The next series of plays, the other team seems to get the opposite team's number. So right now, the Seminoles seem to have the Fire's number. They seem to know exactly what they need to do against the Fire, and the Fire needs to break away from that.
Right,
quick.
Kyle. And I'm just looking at the defensive line coming over to the sideline, them sitting down, and they are huffing and puffing. And like I mentioned before, that time of possession is starting to take a toll on the Columbus Fire defense. And I'll reiterate again, where the Columbus Fire, they really need offensively, they need a long drive to let the defense catch some wind, catch a blow, get some air, and let the defense rest, man. They need a long, sustained drive, take the air out the clock, and score a touchdown here for the Columbus Fire. Here we go. Snaps back. Michael Wilson. He was feeling the pressure from the backside. Defensive end number, what was that, 52 of the Detroit Seminoles.
52, maybe, that's one of the ones we don't have on our sheet here.
We know he's not listed on the roster, but he was bringing the heat, ladies and gentlemen, for the Detroit Seminoles. We have second and long for the Columbus Fire.
Mentioned before, Wilson played it very cool, very calm in the first half. Seems to be kind of second-guessing himself here in the third quarter.
Right, and it looks like Michael Wilson, I don't know, is that a little bit of a limp right there? I'm not sure.
Right? That may be part of it for sure there, Garrett.
Yeah, drops back, throws, and it's just slightly high to number 3, Cameron Jackson. But Jackson really should have had that one. You
think it'd be June 14th out here with all the flags going on? You think it's Flag Day here? Another flag. See what's going on here.
Right, and the play is just sloppy right now.
Well, you mentioned, I think, at the top of the game here, Garrett, after we went live, penalties on either team will be the breaking point.
It will, Kyle. And when you have two teams that are so evenly matched, two teams that have semi-pro football championship pedigree, all it takes is a mistake, and that can change your outcome of a game very quickly.
And it doesn't help that the flags and penalties and the mistakes seem to be happening in the red zones here.
Yes.
Right when they don't need that kind of pressure.
Definitely. 7-6, 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Snaps back. Michael Wilson. He's throwing it. Oh, my goodness. And
I think he got it, right? Did he get it? Did he keep on to it? Is this
No, you had number 14 for the Detroit Seminoles. He dove for it. Aaron Crawford, 6'1" cornerback. He was stretched out and extended, and it was just Michael Wilson was able to force it to the sidelines and get rid of that football, but he has been under duress. The Columbus Fire offensive line, they've got to clean this up, and they got to give Michael Wilson a little bit more time to try to get it to one of his receivers.
Yeah, you can kind of see them reaching for the panic button here.
Now, this is a time where you might want to go to Mike Tatum, or even better, I think, is number 88, David King. And the Fire, they decide to play it safe, and they run it up the middle, and they get some good yardage on that run by number 30. Who was that? Number 30 for the Columbus Fire.
Another one we don't have
here. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that number, the name associated to the number. And now we have a Fire down. We have one member of the Columbus Fire down, ladies and gentlemen, and we are waiting to see who that number is, and we will get it to you. This is ScoreOnAir.com, your game of the week, and we will be right back after this break and play.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. Broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today.
Your defending champion, Columbus Fire. They are taking the field, number 67. He is all right, Devontae Jordan. We're getting ready to start action back up. Michael Wilson, he awaits the snap, runs the option. Number 30, he's
Big
able to
play,
recover.
big
and a
play.
nice juke.
Big juke there.
First down, and that moves the chains for the Fire, and they really needed a positive yardage play, and they're starting to gain control.
They're creating space away from the Seminoles there.
Yes, they are.
The Seminoles end zone, at least, I should say.
And the Seminoles, they really have some mass up front in the middle, and what they're basically saying is the Fire, well, if you guys are going to take away the middle, we're going to start running some options, some wide receiver screens, and get our athletes in space on the outside, and that's what they're doing.
That's a perfect move. Like you mentioned, you were saying that they should use the 88s more.
Yes.
Use the Tatums more.
Definitely. Michael Wilson awaits the snap. He's surveying the field. He's going
perfect.
Nice to Mike Tatum.
Tatum again. What's this? A third or fourth perfect reception?
Reception by Mike Tatum, man.
Mike Tatum, yeah.
That Mike Tatum and Michael Wilson, a.k.a. Willie Steeman Beeman connection, it is working, and it is starting to heat up between those two, and you need that chemistry right now with this game. Yeah, this game is in the balance. It's anybody's game right now, so the Fire need to take control of it.
Yeah, Garrett, I think they definitely got right on the same wavelengths right there, and hopefully they continue the momentum they've built with the last couple passes.
Under 3 minutes, 7-6 in the third quarter. Michael Wilson drops back.
Whoa.
And it's just low to number 3. Cameron Jackson, if you put a little bit more air under the ball, Michael Wilson, Cameron Jackson might be still running.
And there's been, a little bit more oomph, or if Jackson there took half a step, a quarter of a step even, he may have gotten that.
Definitely,
and
the
Fire,
they huddle up. They are being very cautious, wanting to make sure they get the correct play in, and we're just taking a look at number 67, who had to be helped off the field, Devontae Jordan. And it's always a good sign when he's able to put pressure on it, and he's walking around here on the sidelines right on the track.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to walk it off, or at least keep everything moving.
First down for the Fire. Nice fake option, Michael Wilson.
Wow.
And he is rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. And you got defensive backs and linebackers making business decisions if they want to tackle Mr. Willie Beeman, Michael Wilson. And that is a great gain on first down. You're looking at about 2nd and 8, man.
Yeah.
That was a smart move for Michael Wilson to keep that ball.
Definitely the longest drive that Wilson has made so far. Looked about 30 pounds lighter there, about 10 miles per hour faster there. He looked like a totally different man. He knew exactly what he needed to do. He knew he wasn't getting out of his zone, so he said, let me take care of it.
That's correct. Third down, you got about 3rd and 2. Wilson awaits the snap. He's surveying, sitting in shotgun.
Doing it again. Wilson doing it again.
And he's short.
Didn't get as much from the well this time.
And that offensive line was able to cave in, and you got to give credit to that Detroit Seminoles defensive line. They applied the pressure, and they were able to wrap up Michael Wilson before he could really get going. And you can see Wilson is upset. He wanted that first down.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for.
Now, do you think I don't see it. I don't think the Fire, I don't think they're going to try to go for it. I think that you punt this ball and you play field position.
You know what, Garrett? I agree, although I think they do need to go for it. I think if they could get the first down, it would change the game
Right.
into their favor.
Right. And we have another flag on the play. And folks just – and who's it on now? Is it on the Seminoles?
Little bit of ruckus
on sportsmanlike conduct on the Seminoles in this game. The play, it just hasn't been a clean game, and you wouldn't expect that for a playoff game where you know a championship is on the line.
Yeah, especially with how close it is. You think both teams would kind of put more focus on just getting one more touchdown. Right now, literally, either team who gets a touchdown, they have so much momentum, especially since we're so far into the game. We're almost in the last quarter here. One touchdown would be like 3 in any other game. It's so important to get points here, and they're focusing more on extracurriculars, it seems like, than playing.
Yeah, and that's an issue, and whoever can keep the cooler head, they will probably win this game. And right now it is the Fire, and they are up by 1 point.
Yeah.
So we will see how this all takes place.
I know you mentioned
the refs
before.
Their refs there are trying to get a hold of the Detroit Seminoles, and they are telling them to relax and calm down.
A common sight here, unfortunately, in this game. We've seen this many times before. I know you said, Garrett, before that against the Seminoles in past games, the Fire was able to take control in the last 6 or 7 minutes.
Yes.
They shouldn't have to rely on that. Now they shouldn't need that. They need to get ahead right now.
Yeah, and you just see the Seminoles, they're kind of self-destructing in front of themselves in their own eyes.
And it's in the Fire's favor. They got
and
some
the
more
Fire,
yards.
they're moving into the Seminoles territory. Oh, my goodness, and number 30, he was able to hurdle number 52 for the Seminoles, who was in the backfield, and that's an impressive run by the Columbus Fire, and they are starting to march into Seminoles territory there, Kyle.
Yeah, unfortunately, both men involved in that play, not on the sheet here, but that was a very important play for the Fire to move up.
Okay. And we have a quick update. Number 30 is Sloan, and he's provided a nice little punch in the backfield for the running game for the Columbus Fire. We are setting up second down. Michael Wilson sits back in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 2 up top, single back in the backfield. Sloan, he gets the handoff, and he is stoned in the backfield. You have a Seminoles party in the Columbus Fire backfield.
Yeah, I'm glad we found out his name because he's been such an important part of the Fire backfield here, especially in this third quarter. I mean, it's been all him.
Definitely. And number 57 of the Detroit Seminoles, Luther Robinson, 6'3" defensive end. He was in on the play.
And we got 5 seconds here. Clock still ticking, hasn't been stopped.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to head into the end of the third quarter. This is your game of the week on scoreonair.com, 7-6 Columbus Fire. We'll be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio Media School. You have a passion.
Broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
Someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about it.
Oh, my goodness. And we are back here at Hillard Memorial Middle School Stadium. And you have your defending champion, Columbus Fire. They are in a seesaw battle with the Detroit Seminoles. It is 7-6, your Columbus Fire on top. Defensive struggle, and it looks like a penalty on the Fire when we were away from action. They are being backed up, but they are still in good field position.
Yeah, so in great position. I'm just so surprised at this game. Looking back on the Fire's previous games this season, I think this is the lowest they've scored so far. And to think after 3 whole quarters of play, only 1 touchdown apiece, that just shows you how much both teams have each other's numbers here tonight.
Yes, they do, and we're just starting up the 4th quarter. It is a 7-6 Fire game. And let's see what the Fire do with this 1st and long.
Seminoles have plenty of coverage. They're
First
waiting
and
for a
15.
long pass.
Michael Wilson surveys the field. He's still standing.
Oh,
my goodness.
Interception.
Interception. Oh, my
Interception.
goodness.
Not what the
Number
Fire
4.
needs.
Oh, my goodness, and he's still on his feet.
That's
my
a
gosh,
touchdown.
Number 4, Rasko Apostovsky, 6 foot 238. He returns it all the way for a touchdown. And this has been, I have not seen this from the Fire.
Jeez, that is not what the Fire needed. I bet.
Oh, my goodness.
If you
this is
ask
not how
them,
you start the 4th.
Right. If you ask them what is the worst thing that could happen, they would say an interception into a touchdown.
A pick 6.
Right now.
Because nobody can really score anything offensively, and the defenses they're generating turnovers. And now the Seminoles have generated a touchdown on defense, and they are on top of your defending champion, Columbus Fire.
Well, I tell you what, if
with 14:48 left.
If Roscoe's nickname isn't the Rascal, we're looking at a replay here.
Looking at a replay. No, and it looks like it bounced off the back of a Seminole. And that is a legit pick 6, return for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. And the Michael Wilson and company, they've got to be sick right now.
I was going to say, if Roscoe's name isn't the Rascal, his nickname that is, it should be, because that's exactly what he was in that play. He snuck in, and he just caused a lot of annoyance for the Fire right there.
And you can just take a look, Michael Wilson on the replay on the sideline. He's sick right now. If he could bomb it, he probably will, man. Oh, my goodness. And what a change of events. We're getting ready to line up for the extra point for the Detroit Seminoles. And championship teams in adversity, they find a way to regroup and fight back and win the ball game, Kyle. So this is a time where the Fire, they're being tested.
Exactly,
their mettle
Garrett.
is being tested, and we got to see how they are going to respond.
Exactly. You said before that this is kind of the point where they really turn it into 2nd, 3rd, even 4th gear, and that's exactly what they need to do. Whether or not they can actually execute it, we'll see. We see number 44 on the sidelines here trying to fire up the Fire.
Yes, he is. Jamie Arnold, he is yelling to them, and he's saying, look, I'm tired of the nonsense. Shut up and play football, and let's win this ball game. And that's what your leaders have to do. You have to stop going back and forth with a team, and you need to put your play on the field and find a win to win this ball game.
Yep, no pointing fingers, no saying they did it, no more flags. Let's just score, he's saying.
Yeah. 12-7, and they're going for a 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion is no good. No good, so it's just 12-7. So if the Fire, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good situation for the Fire, Kyle. So if they score a touchdown, they'll be back up 14-12.
Seeing some Fire players being pushed back here, maybe perhaps number 67 getting a little upset that maybe he couldn't have been there. Maybe he's upset at his own players.
And we have never seen this I have not seen this from the Fire all season long. Mike Tatum, you've got number 23. Rodney Coop, he's upset. Number 67, he's been walked off the field. Devontae Jordan. And it's just total pandemonium and chaos on the sidelines, Kyle.
And as you said, Garrett, they don't need it because obviously the Seminoles went for that 2-point conversion to try to make up for the extra point they lost earlier. But they didn't need to do that. 1 point would have been fine. And now they're only 5 points behind the Fire.
Exactly. I mean, you have an eternity right now for the Fire. If they just
a whole
maintain,
quarter.
exactly. If they just maintain their composure, you have 14:45 remaining on the clock. The fourth quarter has just begun. All you need is one score, and you're back in the lead. So the Fire just need to just maintain their composure.
It looks like they are a little bit, but it's exactly as you said, Garrett. Just say we messed up early on, get back to it, and just move forward.
Here we go, and we're waiting the kickoff, and it looks like the Seminoles, they've been penalized. You can see how far back they've been pushed back. So whichever team can come to their composure, they will win this game. And we got it to the up back. Mike Tatum, he's got the ball.
Tatum's
he's
the
gone.
man.
Oh, my goodness, and he was ready to make a house call. That was a great tackle, though, by number 22 of the Detroit Seminoles. And that would be Salim Darnell on the tackle on Mike Tatum, number 1. And we got the Columbus Fire in great field position. Yep. They can get this game back under control with the touchdown right now. They just need to settle down.
Yep, and hopefully they can kind of put their blinders on, ignore what's happening on the sidelines here. What's happening on the sidelines will not help anybody but the Seminoles right now.
Definitely. They need to get under control. You got number 70. He's upset. Demetrius Brown. He's yelling at Rico, the Ray Lewis of semi-pro football, and cooler heads will prevail. These teams, they need to settle down and just play football. This is for a championship. Yeah. This is what's at stake. This is what's on the line, Kyle. And the Fire, they need to retain their focus, and they need to go. Here we go. We're breaking the huddle. It is 12-7. Detroit Seminoles on top. 14:36. 1st and 10. We are at the 50-yard line, the Columbus Fire. And here we go. Waiting the snap, Michael Wilson. He's barking out instructions, calling the cadence. He takes the snap. He puts it in the air, and that was right over, right to Cameron Jackson, number 3, and he put just enough air because that looked like it was intercepted.
Oh, yeah, that was a close one for sure. But Jackson and Tatum are definitely the receivers to hit here in this game. Every time they've caught a pass, it's always been for just a huge, huge gain.
Definitely, Kyle.
As huge as you can get in this current situation, I should say.
The Fire break the huddle. It is 2nd down. Second and about 2. 8 yards on the gain. Fire in the shotgun. The crowd is hyped up. They're fired up. Here we go. Snap back. Wilson surveys the field. Nice catch. First down. Mike
what
Tatum.
They needed.
And the Fire, the crowd, they're fired up, and they are rolling now. They are marching.
Yep.
You can see the field general, Michael steaming, Willie beaming. He's getting control of this team and this offense.
Yeah, it looks like Wilson there was getting close to being sacked there. Kind of took a couple missteps, but he did what he needed to. Tatum knew exactly where he was at. He said, hey, just give it to me, number 13. I got you.
Okay, and it looks like we might have another penalty on the field right now. We got the referees. They're all huddled up trying to make a decision.
I think Tatum needs to
so we're looking to see if it's a catch or not.
Do we have a replay here?
We're going to have to get a replay on this.
Of course, the ball wasn't on our side there. We just saw Tatum
and
cover
it looks like it is going to stand. We still having a huddle up. We're having a meeting with the referees.
Got the pack of
who
zebras.
It looks like. Okay, so it looks like the play is going to stand. You can see the Fire kind of being slick and no catch. I take that back. No catch. But they have already moved the sticks. So it looks like they're going to bring this back. Yes, they are.
You can kind of feel a little bit of deflation here, Garrett, from both the crowd and the Fire team.
Slightly, but you can see the Fire. They're starting to get their momentum back.
Yes.
And they are starting to move the football. So even with this drop, you can see the Fire. They're engaged, and they're locked into this game right now. And they know what's at stake. They know a championship berth is on the line. And, it's hard to repeat. And you just can't make these mistakes. And you have to execute down the stretch. And we are called what you put up your 4 paws. And this is fourth quarter time, Kyle, and we've got to get this win if you're the Columbus Fire.
And you made a good point earlier during that ref call. The Fire just sat back and let them do their job. They didn't get involved. They didn't jack jaws. They didn't open their mouths. They know now is not the time to start anything extracurricular. Focus on the ball now.
Right. And looks like we might – we have a stoppage in play. This is scoreonair.com with your game of the week with the Columbus Fire. We will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us.
We are back to your game of the week on scoreonair.com. Detroit Seminoles versus the Columbus Fire. Short yardage. They're trying to get a first down. 3rd and 1. Michael Wilson, he takes it up the middle. Oh, and he jukes. And he is gone.
Can't stop him.
Oh, they can't break the big train down. Michael Wilson steaming, Willie beaming. Oh, my goodness, and he exerted some energy. Oh, he might have pulled something trying to get that first down.
I think if he did, he wouldn't mind too much because he got exactly what they needed there.
Definitely, and you're going to have the backup quarterback. He's going to have to come in right now. Or the Fire, they might be smart and just take a timeout here so they can regroup themselves because Michael Wilson, he exerted some energy, and it looked like he might have pulled something the way he really took off to get that first down. We will be right back on scoreonair.com. The game is 12-7, 13-14 remaining in the fourth quarter. We're going to have a substitute at quarterback. We have number 18, C.J. Talley. He will be the quarterback in relief for Michael Wilson. We got to see what's wrong with Wilson. It's probably a hamstring, though. Talley, he awaits the call. He's barking in instructions. He's going to scramble. He's taking it.
Oh, he's taking it, too.
He's going. Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Let's
Here we go.
Touchdown. Oh, and that's what I talk about, relief. And that's how you step up when your number is called. That is very impressive.
Different person, same plan, though. We're just going to run it. We're going to get it into that end zone, and we're just going to.
C.J. Talley, he comes in relief for Michael Wilson with a bum hamstring after that huge run for a first down, and he punches it in for a touchdown. Unbelievable.
First play as the quarterback in this game, and that's all they need. A flag was thrown.
Oh, we got a flag on the play. You can only hope if you are a Columbus Fire fan that it is on Detroit Seminoles. And it looks like it is on the Seminoles. The touchdown is going to stand. You got Michael Wilson laid down on the sideline right now trying to stretch out those legs after running for that first down.
I will say, Garrett, a roller coaster of emotions for the Fire here. They got a first down. Then it was taken away from them. Then they got another first down and then a touchdown. And that almost got taken away from them. Multiple players having to be replaced. It's just been a probably emotionally wrecking game for them so far.
Kyle, but this is what you call a championship team. And what did they do? They responded when they were down. And let's see if they can finish this game out now.
Living up to their namesake, I should say, on fire now. Maybe for the first time, they've been really stop and go. But let's see if they can keep the momentum up in the end of this game here.
Definitely. And it looks like the Fire sideline, they've come to their senses. Everybody's engaged, and they're focused on just trying to win this ball game and escape to the championship.
They have that hive mind mentality now. They have their players. They have them in the positions they need them, and they just need to execute.
And it looks like the Fire, they might try for, it looks like they're going to going for
A
two here.
two?
2-point conversion.
A two?
Yeah, because it's a 13-12 ball game as for now, and they're trying to put this game away.
You got to think how much that would
Here
do
we
to
go.
the Seminoles.
C.J. Talley. He's going to try to run it in. Oh, and he's not able to make it.
Unfortunately there.
Unfortunately. So we have a ball game, a 13-12 ball game, a 1-point ball game. 12:20 remaining in the fourth. This is scoreonair.com with your game of the week, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here.
Are you someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to
And we are back with the game of the week on scoreonair.com. And we are here at Hilliard Memorial Middle School. And, man, what a change of events for the Columbus Fire, Kyle. I can't believe it. It is a 13-12 lead for the Fire. They are trying to hold on for their dear playoff lives and advance to the championship game down in Florida. Kyle, what you think?
Yeah, we've been talking about this game being a seesaw game. The Fire right now, they're threatening to tip that seesaw over. They're saying, screw it, we just want to take this game. It's still just a 1-point lead, but it looks like they're back on track. It looks like they're in their groove, and I'm thinking they're hoping to stop the Seminoles here in a bit.
We await the kickoff, number 41, Folim Bay of the Columbus Fire, and you can just take a look at this field over the whole game, and, man, it is chewed up right now. Here comes the kick. A huge kick. Okay, and the Fire, they're coming down. Oh, boy, number 24. Uh-oh.
He's finding a lot of holes.
Oh, my goodness. Man, that could have been a game-saving tackle by number 47 of the Columbus Fire. Number 47, Taylor Southall. Oh, my goodness. That was a huge stop because that could have been a kick return for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Special teams, they got to clean this up.
Yeah, Daryl Burrell there, like I was saying, he found almost every single hole in the Fire's defense there.
Yeah, and their kick return defense.
Yeah.
Okay, got a little break in action. Once again, the score is 13-12 Fire. 12:09 remains in this game. This is for the right to go to Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And the Fire, they're coming out on defense. They've had a time to get some rest. It's been a little while.
Yeah, I'm betting the Fire needs this vacation down in Florida here. So.
Yeah, definitely. So they are ready to. Okay, shotgun. Shotgun, and the defense is on. Oh, and they brings them down.
Perfect.
The Fire are on it. They are on fire.
They shook was at number 18, 19 there. They
and
had
just
him
look at
shook.
that replay and bringing him down.
Yes.
And that is big number 95, Terrell Bird from the Ohio State University. A Buckeye making the play when you need it most.
Proud of my alma mater here tonight.
And he is from the Natty, the Nasty Natty, 513, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, he is a UC Bearcat. Here we're coming back to action. The Seminoles are lined up in shotgun. The defense of the Fire looking to blitz. They're bringing the heat. Oh, and I almost thought You almost thought that Tyron Futz, he was looking to put his stamp on this game. He was a step away from intercepting that ball and taking it to the house. The Detroit Seminoles were very fortunate on that play, and that brings up a third down. A third down in about 6 yards.
Yeah, fortunately they're able to have Terrence Tumpkin there for the reception.
Yeah.
Keeping their hopes alive here.
Seminoles break the huddle. 3rd and 6. They've got 3 wide receivers spread out to the right-hand side. 1 down here at the bottom.
Looking for a big play, it looks
Single
like.
back in the backfield. The Fire, they got their ends up, standing. They are ready to bring the pressure. And it looks like, he's going deep.
To no one.
Oh, no, and we got a flag on the play.
Another flag.
Oh, no. And it looks like it's on a Columbus Fire secondary.
Yeah.
And he's looking like I didn't hold him.
Yeah, I think that's probably what the ref's thinking at least.
Yeah, and that's what the refs might look like, is he saying that he held him.
Oh,
no,
flag.
And now we got another flag.
Yeah, you're hearing from the crowd here to stop arguing, and I cannot agree more now.
I agree, and it looks like the Columbus Fire, they are self-imploding on defense right now. They are arguing with the refs, and this is very uncharacteristic of the Columbus Fire. And I honestly, Kyle, I haven't seen this all season from the Fire. They are always the composed team, the one that always plays smart. They remind you of the Patriots, the Bill Belichick way, and they don't make mistakes.
Yep.
And unfortunately, you just see the Seminoles, they look very composed right now, and they've been kind of talking trash to the Fire and kind of getting them out their game.
Yeah, you can't be undefeated and act like this usually. So it's I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the pressure of this big game or if it's just the fact that they think they should be able to beat the Seminoles since they've already beat them before. Or it may be, like we said, it's the Seminole mind games. But, yeah, they're falling apart right now, and it's not good for the Fire.
Definitely. You can't make these mistakes. And I reiterated again, both of these teams are so evenly matched. Both of these teams have championship pedigree, and it comes down to a turnover.
Yes.
It comes down to a penalty. These are the things that wave the game in one team's favor. And right now, the Fire, they are self-imploding, and it's just not. It's not a welcome sight, and it's just at the wrong time of the game.
Yeah.
And now we have the referees having a powwow trying to figure out just where this ball is going to be spotted with this penalty.
And to your point, Garrett, they don't, with two teams that are so good, they don't need any of this bogusness. They just need to stick to their place. The winning team should be the one that is simply, it sounds cheesy, but it should be the team that's just better.
I agree.
And
this scoreonair.com, your game of the week here at Hilliard Memorial Stadium, and we will be right back.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at beonair.com. The Ohio Media School, media broadcast.
You someone who has always dreamed of a career in sports media? The Ohio Media School now offers a 6-month sports emphasis program to prepare you for a whole new career. Whether it's radio or television, play-by-play or production, the Ohio Media School has you covered. You will receive training from professionals that are actually in the industry. The Ohio Media School will get you where you need to be for a successful career in this exciting, expanding field. To schedule a visit, call 614-655-5250 or go to beonair.com. Stop dreaming about a career in sports and make it a reality at the Ohio.
We're back with your telecast of scoreonair.com, brought to you by Ohio Media School. I'm here with Kyle, and this is Garrett Staples. And, man, what a change of events. It's a seesaw back-and-forth battle between the Detroit Seminoles and your defending champion Columbus Fire, looking to advance down to Florida and trying to defend their championship. Here we go. The Detroit Seminoles break the huddle. 10-11 remaining in the game, ladies and gentlemen. 10-11 in a 13-12 contest being led by the Fire. Seminoles are in Fire territory. Draw play. Number 28 cuts it back. Looks to get about 4 yards on the play.
And not only has it been seesaw with the action here, it's also been kind of a seesaw with the patience and kind of anxiety between the two teams. Both teams at certain points in this game have just been off their rockers, just focusing more on arguing and jaw-jacking than the actual game itself.
Definitely, Kyle, and we looks like we're going to have a running clock because it doesn't look like we have lights on this middle school field. So Father Time and dusk till dawn, that type of deal, we're running out of sunlight, so we got to get this finish in.
I did hear that 8:30 was the cutoff, which we've already passed, so they're fighting not only against each other's team, but the
sunlight,
light here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Snap is back. Seminoles going deep.
Deep throw. Looks like that was it.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that another touchdown? That was another touchdown.
It's right there at the 1 yard line.
Oh, 1 yard line. Excuse me. Yes, you're right.
Oh, my goodness. And he just seesawed on the sideline.
Yeah, you're correct, Garrett. I thought maybe he was in the end zone there. I couldn't see the chalk line, but yeah, you're right there. The next best thing.
Who was that on the coverage? He got behind, and he was really just waiting on the ball there. Futch was on the coverage, and he's been great all game, but he got behind Futch on that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gary, it looks like kind of as the as a game goes on, it's in the Seminoles' favor.
And it was definitely some hand fighting going on and a little bit of a push off, and we'll see if the Columbus Fire, they can have a goal line stand here, which they so much need. They cannot afford to have the Seminoles score this. And the fumble on the play. The Fire got it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. It's pandemonium.
Wow.
Fumble on the play. The Seminoles, they dropped the ball. You got Detroit Seminoles throwing their helmets. Look at the Fire. You got number 6. You got number 6, Maurice Douse, rolling the ball like it's a bowling ball.
There you go.
It's pandemonium on the football field. Oh, my goodness.
That is exactly what the Fire needed.
You got number 20, Andre Strider. He took his helmet off. He's damn near crying. Oh, excuse me, he's crying. It's just pandemonium on the field, ladies and gentlemen. What a change of events. How fortunate is the Columbus Fire. We have not seen anything like this. What a change of emotions. I mean, Kyle, I can't explain this, man. It's just a seesaw battle, a back and forth battle.
I can't explain it other than what the other team must be thinking. They must execute in the next turn. The Fire must have thought we need this ball right now, and then the next second they got that ball. It's amazing they've been able to execute exactly
Kyle,
what they need.
and I will say it looks like this field conditions are getting worse since play, and it's wet down there. You can see the jerseys are muddy, and it's hard. It should be ball security should be at the maximum, at a premium right now.
Defense
You cannot fumble the ball, and defenses with this close a game, they are trying to strip the ball from the ball carrier.
Oh, yes. Defense is going to be ugly.
First down for the Fire, and they are just trying to quarterback sneak right now. They're trying to get out of their side. They are backed up right now after the turnover, and they are just trying to create some room to operate.
Exactly like you said, Garrett, especially with the conditions of the field. They want space. They need to be able to pass more than run.
Exactly.
When you have the defense on you like that is no good, especially with what's going on in the field.
Exactly, and the Seminoles know the field position. Even though that the Fire created the turnover, they are really backed up to they got their backs against their own end zone. So they have to play it safe. You may not want to try to pass right now and give an easy pick 6 in this type of situation. We have the Fire. It is second down. Second and long, and the Fire in I formation, power football. Michael Wilson is still on the sideline. He is injured. And the Seminoles are blowing up the backfield. They are playing in the Fire's backfield. They kind of know what's coming. They are smelling it out.
Yeah, they snuck in right. They always do that when the Fire needs them not to.
Yes, and you got to imagine that both teams, they're a little bit nervous right now with a championship on the line, a berth for the championship. We are at 6 minutes and 25 seconds.
Especially with this running clock now, time is of the essence.
Yes, it is, and it is 13-12 Fire. 13-12 Fire.
I'm thinking, Garrett. I'm thinking maybe one
Pass. You got to go
yeah,
pass maybe right here. This is
yeah.
3rd and long for the Fire.
It's at the point now. Whoever gets a touchdown is gonna hold control of the game.
They're going to win it. Yeah, the Fire need to get this first down some kind of way. Oh, boy. And who is it on? It looks like a delay of game. It might be a delay of game on the Fire, and that just can't happen in this type of situation. And look where they are on the field. That is not good because if the Fire which they're going to have to try to punt, the Seminoles are going to have great field position on a short field. And the Seminoles, even with this turnover, they flip the field if the Fire can't get a first down here.
Yeah, and the Seminoles, to their credit, they did exactly what they needed. They say, hey, we're down here. We can't let them get anywhere past us. Why don't we just force a turnover? And looks like that's what's happening.
Yeah.
They're going to get that punt.
Yeah, even though it was very fortunate the Fire were able to force that fumble. And the crowd is getting loud. Let's see what type of play we're coming with. And it's just the quarterback keeper, and the Fire are playing it safe. And Michael Wilson. Was that Michael Wilson on the carry? Let's see. Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yes, it is. He knows what's at stake, and he's hurting a little bit, but he made sure to come back in for that 3rd down. And the Fire, they are forced to punt. The Seminoles, they are in a great situation. They have got the Fire pinned back very far in their end zone, close to their end zone, and we're going to see this special teams play. This is going to be major for the outcome of the game.
Yeah, like I said, Garrett, they got what they wanted with that punt now.
Definitely, and the lighting is becoming a factor. The time is a factor. The running clock is continuing. We are right at 5 minutes. It is a 13-12 score, Kyle.
Yeah,
Here we go. Here comes the punt.
See where.
Oh, and it is a beautiful punt. And the Fire, they are down quickly, and that is how you flip the field. A huge play by the Columbus Fire.
Enormous play. They said, well, if you're going to have the ball, you're going to have to work to get back down here, and that's exactly how they executed it.
At first, Kyle, I thought it might have been the punt might have been blocked. It took so long for the snapper to get the ball back, but somehow the punter, number 41, Falami, he was able to avoid the rush and get that punt away, and that was imperative. Very important.
And I will say that the special teams, they did exactly what they needed. They were at the receivers right at him. As soon as he touched the ball, they had tackled him. It was beautiful.
Definitely, and the clock is at 4:37, 13-12. The Detroit Seminoles, they are starting out on offense. They're getting lined up. The Fire on defense in their traditional 4-3 defensive setup. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers for the Seminoles. They are looking like they are going to throw this football. Drops back, quarterback drops back. He's letting it go.
Uh-oh.
And it is just a little bit out of number 8's reach. The quarterback, he had his wide receiver. He had a step on the defensive back. Once again, he just put a little bit too much air under that pass.
Yeah, Brendan Dandridge, number 8, was not able to get there where he needed to be.
Definitely, Kyle. And we're looking at a 3rd and long. Excuse me. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
2nd and long. And it doesn't look like the Detroit Seminoles, they're even thinking about running the ball right now. With 4:25 remaining, they are looking to air it out and try to get down to the field quickly and get a score.
Yeah, let's see if that plays out in their favor or the Fire's, whether the Fire can get 4th down on them.
Yeah, here we go. Drops back. Screen pass.
Oof.
It is deflected by the Columbus Fire defense. We are at 3rd down. And this is probably a four down territory for the Seminoles, being they may not get the ball back.
Oh, yeah, definitely seen that.
You got 4:21 left, but it's one of those situations where you might be concerned about if you'll get the ball back if you're the Seminoles. And like I'll reiterate again, Kyle, yeah, they might want to. This might be 4-down territory.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, just as I was saying, if you're the Fire right now, you're just hoping to push them to 4 down so you can get the ball and control the rest of the game.
Definitely, Kyle. And the Seminoles, they break the huddle. They look like they are going 4 wide again. They are trying to spread this Columbus Fire defense out. They're in shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. 2 receivers on each side, and the Fire bring the blitz.
Long pass.
Is that an interception?
Oh, that looks like an interception.
Interception!
Oh my gosh. Interception.
We got to get a replay on that.
Wow.
Who was that? It looks like number 12, Tyron Futch. He is making amends for when he got beat deep, and he intercepts the ball. Tyron Futch does it again, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm thinking
and he's got the turnover chain. He's got the look at him. He's got the coat on. And he's got the chain. The turnover chain is coming. Look at him. He's going to hand him the chain. Oh, my goodness. Look at the showmanship, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Now he's putting on the chain. Player of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. What a change of events for the Fire. It looks like you're looking at the University of Miami with the U turnover chain. This is awesome. What a change of events for the Columbus Fire. They are looking to take control of this game and put it away. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Fire are only up in this game 13-12 with 3:37 remaining in the fourth quarter for the rights to go to the championship in Florida, Kyle.
Yeah, Garrett, it seems like they must be able to hear us because right as we said that Futch was kind of dropping the ball a bit, he said, well, let me show you something.
Yes, sir.
And he literally turned this game around. That may
Definitely
be the play.
1st and 10. Handoff. And, oh, my goodness, the Fire are lucky they did not turn that ball over because it looked like the Seminoles read their snap count, and they were in the backfield almost when Michael Wilson turned around to try to hand the football off. And, Kyle, let me just bring up one real quick. Mm-hmm. You had C.J. Talley give Michael Wilson a spell because he was hurt.
Right.
But you can see this game is on the line, and whenever the game is on the line, Michael Wilson, he gets himself off the canvas like a true championship boxer,
right.
And he continues to fight, and he is back on the field.
Yeah, I think he just wasn't happy seeing the rest of this game out, especially if he can be a part of the reason why they go down to Florida.
Definitely. And we are at second down and 10. Pass.
Fake.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
my goodness.
Who was that, Tatum?
And Michael Wilson had Mike Tatum deep, and he just needed a little bit more air under that, and that would have been 6 the easy way, ladies and gentlemen. That would have been the nail in the coffin for the trip to Florida, the ticket to Florida. But we are back, and we are going to third down. And what is Coach Drew and the Columbus Fire going to do, Kyle? Are they going to be conservative and just try to run the ball and play the clock because they're up by 1 point? Or are they going to try to take another shot deep and put this game away? What do you think, Kyle?
I'm thinking at least one more big play. I think I think Tatum was so close on the last play. You got to think with the way they've been playing and thinking. I think Wilson says, let me try one more. And then if they want to be conservative after that, maybe they can do that. I don't know. It's really, now that I think about it, it's really just up in the air. Definitely. They really cannot get the Seminoles the ball here.
3rd and 10. You can see the crowd is a little uneasy. They want the Fire to end this ball game.
Yeah.
3rd and 10, and the Fire, they're going in I formation. They're playing it safe right now, it looks like. 2 backs in the backfield.
Cannot blame them.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that Wilson?
And Michael Wilson, that made the crowd very uneasy on that option play. You thought he was going to keep it, but he did end up tossing it. It's 4th down. It looks to be about 4th and about 5. Will the Fire go for it? We will let you know. Stay tuned to the action on scoreandair.com. We will be right back with your Game of the Week.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction from industry-experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media broadcasting industry. Contact us today at 614-655-5250 or apply online at theonair.com. The Ohio Media School. Media broadcasting training starts here. The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily, and the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School can help you find your next career with financial aid and job placement assistance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The game is in balance. 2 minutes left. The Columbus Fire look to punt, or will they go for a punt fake? We will see. The boot is back. The punt is back. Great punt. Detroit Seminoles, they pick it up off the ground. They're running up the right-hand side.
Oh, boy.
And the Fire, they take them down.
That was
Good tackle. Great tackle by your guy, number 5, Renault Thomas. He has been great on special teams and awesome on offense. Having a great game. And, we have a late flag on the field.
hopefully in the Fire's
No,
favor.
and it looks like it might be on Thomas. I don't know the way he slammed the player down. I don't know. The ref may not like that.
Yeah,
Who is it on?
I think the Fire's a little bit nervous now. That was definitely.
We are awaiting the call. The referees are huddling up.
Definitely way more yards than they wanted to give the Seminoles right there. I bet they just want to keep them in the red zone for the rest of the game and eke out a victory.
Exactly, Kyle. And we are waiting the call from the official. No, it's not. And it is actually on the Fire. It looks like it was on the Renault Thomas in that tackle. And oh my goodness, look at that field position and look how it swung.
If they were nervous before, they're even more nervous now.
Definitely in the Fire, they have to make a defensive stand here. You have under a minute remaining in the fourth quarter for the right to punch a ticket to Florida.
All their heavy
Under
hitters
2
have to
minutes,
be out.
it is a minute 50. The score is 13-12 Fire, ladies and gentlemen.
They need to find every hole in the Seminoles defense right now and go straight into
First down, Detroit Seminoles, shotgun formation. He drops back. He's going deep for it all.
Too much.
Just a little bit to number 3, and somehow he continues to get behind the Columbus Fire secondary. I don't know what it is, but the defense might want to go and play a prevent defense and start sitting back a little bit more in zone because they are getting beat man-to-man right now, the Columbus Fire are, Kyle.
Yeah, exactly as you said, tick for tack. Every time the Seminoles seem to pull something out, the Fire has it, and vice versa. Hopefully, the Fire just has to keep it up. They have to keep the Seminoles right where they're at right now.
Definitely, and with the Seminoles being down by a point, this is 4-down territory right now. And it is 2nd and long. 2nd and 10, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 10. Seminoles in the shotgun. Columbus Fire, they look like they are going to blitz. Scramble to the right.
Oh, they had someone.
Oh, my goodness, and a huge hit. A huge hit, and they laid that Detroit Seminole quarterback out. The Columbus Fire bringing the heat. They are laying the smackdown with the boom. Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious. And that Columbus Fire defense, they are rising to the occasion, Kyle.
Oh yeah, definitely trying to make the quarterback second guess playing again. Definitely trying to convince them to just give it up now and go home and let the Fire go down to Florida.
Definitely, and Kyle, this is a 3rd down now, 3rd and long, and now we're having a battle with sunlight issues. We're running out of it, and we are going to dusk. You have the Detroit Seminoles. They are breaking the huddle. They are going in their normal 4 wide receiver set, 1 back in the backfield. You have the Fire. They are in their 4-3. You got the defensive backs. They are playing back a little bit, as they should. The snap is back. Screen to the right. Detroit Seminoles. Oh, he is getting up the field. He gets out of bounds. Smart play. It looks like the Seminoles are saying, you know what, Kyle, if you guys are going to play back and give us the short stuff, we'll take it, and we'll just gain yards that way.
Yep, exactly. They're literally pulling out all the stops. They say if we have to go yard by yard, we'll do that.
Definitely, and we are looking at about fourth down, and we got a flag on the field, and it's coming back. It's coming back on the Seminoles. Oh, this is huge, ladies and gentlemen.
Huge.
Oh, this is huge. Now you're looking at about a 4th and 15. This is huge.
I think I see all the Columbus Fire players taking off their helmets and wiping their brows. They
Yes.
really missed a close one there.
This is a nail biter going down to the wire. Who wants to go to Florida, ladies and gentlemen? A ticket is on the line. You can see defense huffing and puffing. You can see the offensive lineman hands on their hips. This has been a championship battle, a boxing match going round for round, blow for blow. And here we are. We've got 1:16 left remaining. It is a 13-12 contest. 4th and 15. Detroit Seminoles. Right. Oh! Turnover on downs. Incomplete. Columbus Fire take over, but there is a flag on the play. Here we go again. And the championship will either take place in Cleveland or Pittsburgh. I stand corrected, Cleveland or Pittsburgh, so it will be a closer ride. And for the Fire, I'm sure they're hoping it's right up there in Cleveland, a short trip.
Not as sunny, but beautiful nonetheless, both cities.
Yes, indeed. The land is a very pretty place, a city on the ride. And the Dog Pound and Baker Mayfield, they're feeling good up there about the old Cleveland Browns. And oh my goodness.
Yeah, we looking at
Are we looking at
turnover or
we still have 1:06 remaining, and like I said before, the sunlight is doing us no justice. Dusk is upon us.
and the sun only sets faster as time goes on.
Exactly.
It picks up acceleration there.
Exactly. And the Fire take over on downs, and you would think the Fire, all they're going to do is ground and pound. All they are going to do is hand the ball off and run the ball and try to run this clock out and get on up to either Cleveland or Pittsburgh for the championship game. Here we go. Let's see the Fire. They are in their heavy package. They got a tight end in the backfield. They've got a running back in the backfield there, Kyle. They're going in with the heavy package.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Playing it safe and just trying to play field position and just run this clock out and get out of here with a win. What a change of events, Kyle. I mean, this has been a seesaw battle. The game has went to Detroit's favor. Then it went back to Columbus's favor. Then it went to Detroit, now Columbus. Victory formation.
Yeah.
And you have the Fire who they've downed the ball, and the Seminoles were coming hot and heavy.
Almost looked like someone shoved someone.
Yeah, it looked like somebody shoved. You got people upset. You got the Seminoles there in the Fire backfield. They do not want to lose this game. And that fumble is going to haunt the Seminoles for years to come. That fumble right down there by the Hamilton Memorial sign, that is what changed the game in the course of this game so far, Kyle.
Yeah, that and a couple, 2, 3 big moves, like a few of the interceptions we saw earlier tonight. That is literally what this entire game is riding on.
Yeah. We got 1:04, little under 1:04 left in the game. We got a stoppage in play. Oh, actually, we're going to start back up. Victory formation. Michael Wilson, he stopped. Oh, man.
We don't want that, boys.
Yeah, then we got a flag on the field, just extracurricular activity, and all you got to do is just down the ball and let this game run out, man. And it's just a highly contested ball game, and you got emotions flaring.
Yeah.
And this is a type of game when it's so close, you just don't want to lose it. Because you know it's at stake, you know it's sudden death, you know it's on the line, and it's nothing like the playoffs to keep advancing.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm a little bit on the younger side here. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have had 1 or 2 heart attacks with
Exactly.
Game has been changing hands.
Kyle, it's a championship boxing match, and now we've got, it looks like, do we have? No, we don't have injury. I do see the
Coaches,
see the tractor on the
refs.
field. You see the light on the field, and We've got 48 seconds remaining before this game is over. Let's get this contest over.
Yeah, if this
And
was,
it is a wrap. It is a final. The game is over.
that's
Your
it.
defending champion, Columbus Fire, they advance to the championship game. They will be
Wow.
either in Cleveland or Pittsburgh. Kyle, it was great doing this telecast with you. This is ScoreOnAir.com.
Oh, same to you, Garrett.
And this is Ohio Media School bringing you this great telecast from Hilliard Memorial Middle School Stadium, and your Columbus Fire advance to the championship round. Say goodnight, folks, from Hilliard Memorial.